Yo, what's up again, YouTube channel? It's Tars down again. Go hard, go home. Y'all know what it is. Got my cousin with me today, Scooby. Scooby Doo. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm kind of like Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I be with Scooby. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like this right here. Okay, as you can see in the back on the screen right there, we got Mr. Locario. So I know y'all finna hit me up again because every time I do a critique of this guy or do something about him, people get on my page, be complaining. You don't know about all that yet. You'll see how that working out. Gotcha. But this time, I think the dude was saying something that I might actually agree with. Of course, you know, if you've been paying attention to what's going on with the YouTube and everything, the guy Hafeez from what they call them, not the Brotherhood, the Roommates, the show The Roommates. You know, I guess he kind of went solo or whatever. And he had some words to say about the little red pill community in a interview with the lady Miss Pearly Things, Just Pearly Things. Now, y'all already saw what I thought about that. I think she's a woman that's pandering to men and stuff like that, but she's got some all right points and stuff, A, B, and C. But what we're going to do is we're going to get into this, and we're going to see what Mr. Locario is saying about Hafeez and what he thinks. From his title, saying that Hafeez is right about the red pill, and well, I don't think that he's right in saying unattractive men and incels. I think the red pill and incel and unattractive men probably all fall into the same group. But hey, it is what it is. So y'all know the deal. Got my beer. That bad boy ready. Give a shot of this liquor, cuz. Okay, got the shot bottle. Open up the liquor. And you know I got the 5 blunt. So I'm gonna do that while we're doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and start this guy so I can start getting into the whole thing. You got anything you want to say, cuzzo? We'll get in there just to go. Okay, you in for the ride today. That's right. And see how things go. This is your first time on the channel and on TV.
There you go.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because everybody finna see, everybody, but I'm telling you, I'll be getting them views, bro. There's going to be hundreds of people that's going to see this. But we're going to talk about what we think today. So here we go.
Bad or right or just so-so. You trying to control that bitch. That's a no-no. You worried about other niggas? That's so homo. Pause. Niggas wanna be so romantic, but they chick me all up on another man's dick. I be on that man shit, they be acting manic. I don't think these guys know what a man is. Y'all thinking you're out here winning with your money and status, you're thinking you're rich. But how you see yourself as a winner if I can ruin your day by smashing your bitch? Yeah. What up? What's poppin'? Another late night stream, people. Another late night motherfucking stream. We about to get it in today, man. We're about to get it in today. And you know, I was like, this must be crazy because hell must be freezing over because I can't believe I'm actually agreeing with my dude Hafeez. I can't.
Hey, now, cuzzo, I'm gonna say this right here before we get into it. I thought hell was freezing over too because I rarely agree with this dude.
Right.
He really only talks about game. He don't really talk about having anything, a substance about yourself. And not that I heard him. Before we get through this all the way, I'm almost sure of it too. That we gonna talk about. He probably gonna start talking about game. But I want to see what he's gonna say about this other guy.
Can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it. I thought I was dreaming. I had to pinch myself. I was like, what's going on? But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Frank H in the building, Baki in the building, True Savage in the building, Certified Tyrone, Soul Monger. Shout out to Emoji, Kenwood Drive, Olafemi was good, Christian Goggins was going on, Lauren was popping, Sean Reyna was good. Shout out to Jug Season Cyborg, Cardio King, King Ramses, just living in the Matrix. 360 Leaky, what's going on? J-Bone was popping. Abe Griggs, shout out to Tata, BC, Hakeem, man. I'm surprised all y'all up this late, man. Mr. Young, what's going on? You know, I had to bring out the shades this late because, you know, when it's this late, my eyes be red and tired and shit. But man, I had to do this video because I saw a clip of that O'Shea put up of Hafeez talking to Just Pearly things. So for those who don't know, there's been this thing back and forth where people are going in on Hafeez because he did a I guess like a debate with Coach Greg Adams the other day. Then he did another one, I guess, with Just Pearly things, you know, and shout out to everybody. And before I get into this, I want you to understand that, you know, the stuff that I'm going to be talking about here is not to diss anybody, is not to disparage anybody. You know, I like to keep it on the topics, the ideas, because, you know, I have some people that I'm cool with who consider themselves red pill. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when motherfuckers is right, they right. And I'm watching this and I'm like, because this is the thing. I didn't see any of the debates or anything. I just saw like little clips here and there. You understand what I'm saying? Like maybe little 1 minute clip, 2 minute clips. But I didn't really see a full thing, or I didn't see a lot of it. But what I was seeing was a lot of people going in on Hafeez. And I was like, why are so many people going in on this nigga? And then I said to myself, he got to be saying something. He got to be saying something that's ruffling niggas' feathers or something, because, you know, I've done a few videos critiquing some of the things Hafeez has said that I don't agree with. But I saw this clip on O'Shea's page, and I'm going to show you guys the video, and I'm going to go into this. And I was like, this nigga Hafeez is right.
And now one thing I can't say about this dude, because now right is right.
Yeah, right and wrong, no better.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he don't, just like he was just talking about other people, it be shit that he say I don't agree with either. Like, I'm finna see, I'm telling you, I'm almost betting this dude gonna get on some, if you got a tight mouthpiece. That's his go-to thing. It comes out in almost all his videos, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen today.
And trust me, I'm probably one of the only few people who's gonna say Hafeez is right. Because, you know, when you attack, when you talk about certain ideas, right? Or you attack certain ideas, people don't like their ideas fucked with. You understand? Because people love to believe what they believe, right? And, you know, it is what it is. But before we get into all of that, though, make sure you guys remember to get up on that Bad Boy membership program and the Masculine Identity membership. This month on the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get the program, How to Attract Women Who Will Give You Gifts and Money. In this program, you're going to learn why a woman would even give a guy gifts and money. You're also going to learn the right time to accept gifts and money. Also, when you should not accept gifts and money. You're also going to learn 4 ways women will give you gifts and money, and much more. So make sure you go to badboymembership.com today to check out this program, plus all the other audio and video programs on the Bad Boy membership.
Let me tell you, bro. This is the thing about it, too. Okay? Because this dude, like, to me, his audience and the people that watch his show, if they need this, they know better than the people that he's talking about. Right. If you're over 18 years old and you need to be told stuff like this, you probably not know better than the other people. But
you're not no man.
No. You're not no man. You just as lame as everybody else. But you know, but ain't knocking how the man get his money
to each his own.
But I'm tell you what, that nigga gonna get this Locario dude. He gonna get rich off this YouTube stuff because the people that watch him, he knows how to talk to them. We probably gonna see that in this video some too.
Mm-hmm. Membership. Go to badboymembership.com today.
Tap that out.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million.
Yeah, he always run a couple commercials, man.
Some people think you need looks.
You don't need nothing but your identity.
Status.
Start out with a Porsche. Yeah. So who here is
the only thing you need
we'll get to him.
Is what they can't get unless they come straight to you.
I can't hear them. Spot got them boys in the building.
Mm-hmm. And that's your identity.
We'll spot them, got them out there.
That's right.
Join the Masculine Identity membership today.
Masculine identity.
Yeah. You don't need that.
You gotta identify yourself as being masculine.
I guess so.
masculineidentitymembership.com.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into this. Let me bring up this video. We share the screen. Bring up this video. Let's bring this video up. Let me make the video bigger. Pause. Let's make it bigger. Pause. You feel me? And now, so this video right here is from O'Shea Duke Jackson. It's called at Hafeez Boku says only ugly broke men are complaining about women. Okay. Only ugly broke men are complaining about women. Now, see, I'm sure y'all already know why.
Well, you say you ain't complaining, but we is broke.
I'm ugly.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Both of us, but shit, we ain't complaining.
Full of potential, that's about it.
Let's see what these guys got to say.
I'm like, okay, this nigga's right already. Just off the complaining fact. You understand what I'm saying? Just for the fact that motherfuckers are complaining. It's an issue. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm
gonna stop him right there though. I do agree with this dude on that. These guys, they complaining about certain things. I'm gonna tell you, you don't know about red pill and all that stuff, right? Right. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple of their little complaints. Women got better jobs, and now since they got better jobs, they want men with better jobs. Oh. That's kind of one of their things. Women, the guys shouldn't get married because the court system is rigged against guys if you get a divorce and stuff like that.
Sound like men and women on the same road.
When you talking to them, it's gonna sound that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I say, me personally, man, I don't see why you worried about the marriage system if you ain't rich. I don't see why they worried about that.
You ain't got nothing for it to get no way.
What the state gonna take? Your apartment that you renting?
What she gonna get? She already see what you got. Come on now.
I mean, it's like that. But these guys, look, this dude is cause I know somewhere in this video I'm gonna have to start ripping his ass because you know what I'm saying. But he has some valid points sometimes, right? Which is good. This one is the truth. Okay. These niggas is the red pill guys complaining about stuff that men are supposed to be
already knowing
and good with, and they started to complain about it. Basically, man, if you really want to break their arguments down, it's not their fault they can't get no booty. It's the girl's fault for not getting it to them. Now they ain't got shit to show her for her to want to do that. Right. But it's her fault for not wanting to get. Hey,
man.
We
need to go and get to this.
We gonna go ahead and get that kind of stuff. Yeah, you probably gonna see some of these red pill complaints as we go through this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, I want to make it known that I do agree with what Mr. Locario is saying. Okay. You know, most times I don't agree with most of what he's saying, but this right here, this some real nigga shit. So I'm gonna give him that one.
I'll play this and I'm gonna stop and pause and go through it, and we're gonna talk about the stuff that's going on in this video. Let's go in.
Good, everybody. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Dunk. So, guys, I want to talk about again Hafeez with the Just Pearly Things interview. And obviously it's gotten a lot of views. But I want to talk about, him in the red pill community, right? And one of the things that he said in the interview was that only incels and unattractive men are complaining about the outcomes of women. And of course, this is something that you've seen leveraged at the passport bro community. You've seen leveraged at the incel community and things like that, right? And I want to take the time to play this particular clip, and then I'll come back.
I feel like the laws should change. So I understand the mindset of we were walking away until the laws change. It's kind of like a protest.
Now, this is that Just Pearly Things lady. Okay. Now, she tried to get down a little bit with what the red pill and incel guys are saying. Yeah,
incel. What's incel?
involuntarily celibate because it's not their fault that they celibate. Yeah, I know. Hey, I know, bro. But the thing of it is that that's what it's called. Okay, now she agrees with some of the stuff they're saying because they're saying that they want laws changed, like divorce laws and stuff like that. But you know what? I don't think these jokers have really looked up some of the cases where women have gotten ripped up in the courtrooms. I never mentioned that to you, but if we'll go look it up. Mary J. Blige. Mm-hmm. You know who she is. Oh, yeah. Hey, she wanted to divorce her husband, but you know what? You know she was
just a breadwinner.
She was.
Yeah, she got to pay alimony.
$30,000 a month,
that
bro.
Right?
And she paid that for 2 years.
That right?
And guess what? She was complaining and stuff. Mm-hmm. And like that's why you seen in the Super Bowl last year.
In my opinion, she got a right to complain because the man for to be the breadwinner first and foremost.
But she let that happen that way.
Well, yeah, life change.
But what I'm saying about this right here is this right here.
Ain't no reason to complain.
Now, but watch this, cause women wanted equality.
You got it.
She got that.
That's exactly right.
And she got played by equality. But this woman right here,
be careful what you ask for.
Exactly. I think that she's just saying stuff that the red pill guys want to hear because they got a real big community and you can get a lot of viewers and stuff off them real quick.
Okay, I got
you see what I'm saying? And make money off of this YouTube stuff. See, I'm not going to get viewers that quick because the stuff I be saying, I offend a lot of people. But it's all good because the real.
Well, we got the same blood then.
The real is the real, boy.
Well, come up, come out.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what these jokers are saying.
Okay.
You don't understand that?
Sure. Like, let's be honest. Let's stop playing this game. What kind of men are walking away? What kind of men are walking away? Is it really the men that women want, the really attractive, handsome, successful men that are walking away? Or is that really what's going on? Or is it a 23-year-old who can't have any? You say, I'm walking away from women. They walked away from you first. So my big thing with some of this protesting is who's protesting? Because it's so funny because what happens is give all these guys...
let me pause it right there already. God damn. Hafeez is going the fuck in. Because Just Pearly Thing said, these guys are basically sick of these women. They're protesting. They're walking away. And Hafeez is like, walking away? These unattractive niggas, these chicks don't want them anyway. See, I've been saying this shit forever. These motherfuckers are talking about we're MGTOW, we're this, we're that, we're going overseas, we're doing all this other stuff, we're leaving these women. These women don't want you anyway. He's right. He's right.
Now I think this guy's partially right with this one. He's partially right because like some of these jokers that's doing the leaving have made somewhat successful guys out of themselves.
Right.
They had one over here that went viral. I can't remember, some light skinned guy, and some of the other guys that saw him was like, well, "Why is he talking about going overseas?
Right.
He looked good. He what women want, but he wants a certain type of treatment from women.
That's right.
And just in America, you're not gonna get it's a certain type of treatment. I don't care what you on or what you thinking that you is that you ain't finna get from them.
Break them down, build them back up.
That's what you're gonna have to do here. But he wants somebody that's already down with the game.
Yeah.
That don't work that way in America.
See, they raised like that across the water.
Yeah, traditions and stuff like that into
home bringing,
home raising. Yeah. But let's see what they got going.
See, you can't make a threat to walk away if the person you're walking away from didn't want you in the fucking first place. You understand?
You got a point.
So if they don't want you in the first place, what are you walking away from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't really matter because they didn't want you in the first place. You know what's funny? You have a lot of content creators that talk about, for example, I saw this post where they was talking about, and I don't like to get too much into this whole Passport Bro shit, but I'm gonna use this as an example. They were talking about Passport Bros and how certain women, certain black women were, I guess, mad that they're going overseas and leaving and all this other stuff. And so what they thought was that the women are mad because they're leaving because the women actually want them. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the women aren't mad they're leaving because they want them. The women are mad they're leaving because the women want to use them. You understand? See, shout out to Tariq Nasheed. I remember years ago, he said something to the effect of, you know, people who are suspected white supremacists don't necessarily want black people to not be in America and leave the country, because then if they left the country, there will be no one to practice white supremacy on.
Okay.
So the same.
No, hold on.
Come visit us.
Well, these guys ain't lived in Alabama. Okay, yeah, white supremacists want your ass the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Gone.
They want you the hell up out of here. They don't want you nowhere near their property, nowhere near their stuff. They rather you not have a job.
Especially their daughters.
Yeah, that. They rather you not have a job. They don't want to be able to practice, or they want to have you enslaved. And we're in Alabama right now. So if we're saying that, I think this guy see a Brooklyn sign in the back. He might be in New York.
Sure, you're right.
Maybe so. So he probably don't know what that is. Nah, but he wrong about that. They want your ass the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They can't make you do what they want.
Sure can't.
And you take to them, you taking their jobs, and like you said, you hitting their daughter. They don't want you around.
Oh, you damn Miss Breeze.
You know what I'm saying? So they wrong about this. This right here just, I guess, they ain't traveled enough.
No, that's out. But
Everything applies here.
Yeah.
If the lames leave the country, there's no lames to use. You see what I'm saying? There's no lames to, you know, take them out on 3 dinners. There's no lames to pay their bills. There's no lames for them to use and utilize for attention. Right? So these are the guys that are complaining about walking away, but these women didn't want them in the fucking first place.
No, hey,
You understand?
hey, I can't agree with the guy about that. Because if women saw you as that lame and you was leaving, they just wouldn't give a damn.
Sure wouldn't. Baby bye. Baby boo bye.
What Beyonce was saying in that song? Boy, bye.
There you go. Baby
Boy,
boo
bye.
bye.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to be saying. And they definitely not going to make no doggone contest about you leaving. So if it's women contesting that any of these guys is leaving, it's because there's guys who was able to be with these women, saw them as valid guys to be with or do something weird later on.
And she broke his heart.
No, not even that. But he's gonna go to another country and find a wife. He don't want her. He not even giving her a chance. Like when we leave, we get done watching this video, I can show you a couple of videos of like girls that look real good, but they strippers and shit, and they complaining that these guys want to go other places and find wives. Why they can't give them a chance?
Well,
and stuff.
look what you doing. Self-preservation,
I'm just
reflection
saying.
first.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. He's saying that the women are saying that because they didn't want the guys, and that's not the truth.
No, it's not.
They wanted them. If they didn't want them, they wouldn't be complaining.
Wasting time, period.
They wouldn't waste no time complaining about them dudes leaving. Not at all. They said something because they don't like the fact that those guys are leaving for some reason.
Yeah.
They may not was attracted to him or this other stuff that he's talking about, but they wanted something. Maybe he called maybe that's the thing he's saying with Lane. Yeah. Maybe they wanted these guys for security. You know what I'm saying? Like if they to be with them, and that's a complaint from the women.
Well, you know what they say about feelings. You can't stand on them. There ain't no foundation. So.
Yeah. So he's trying to call, but what he's calling lame is a woman wanting to be with you for security.
That's lame. That's how we were bred.
But that's what he calling the lame guy. If women want to be with you for security, you're lame. He's kind of putting that out there like that. And the whole thing of it is that's the reason why the women are complaining, because they're going to go out to somebody for security sooner or later.
If they can't find them, that's why they independent women these days. They doing it the damn self.
Yeah.
Men need to wake up.
Some of that too.
But let's continue. I want to pull it back a little bit. I want to pull it back because he's going to fuck in. Let's go.
walking away? Is it really the men that women want, the really attractive, handsome, successful men that are walking away? Or is that really what's going on? Or is it the 23-year-old who can't have any? You say, I'm walking away from women. They walked away from you first. So my biggest thing with some of this protesting is who's protesting? Because it's so funny because what happens is you have all these guys on the internet saying, I don't do relationships. And I know them in person and they have girlfriends. They have wives on the side. They don't tell people these things. No one's walking away but the foolish kids who are
He said something else there. He said a lot of these guys be talking about they don't do relationships, but behind the scenes they got girlfriends and shit, right? And so they want to paint a narrative that, yeah, I don't fuck with women like that. I'm MGTOW. I don't do this stuff. But they want to paint a narrative to the guys who they're trying to fool on YouTube in order to get views. Because they know those guys ain't got no women. They know those guys have a hard time dealing with chicks. So what they'll do is that.
Hey, ain't this dude a dating coach?
Pretty much.
Didn't he just say that you got to say certain stuff to the guys that they ain't got no women, they can't get no women, and this and that?
Motivator. They don't know what motivation is.
Yeah, I mean, like, but I mean, like, it sounds like it sounds like he's kind of describing himself to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mirror reflection.
Yeah, because you got to say certain stuff too. Because that white supremacy junk, I don't know how he was gonna try to sell that. Bro.
That came out of left field right there.
That I don't know how he's gonna try to sell. But he could probably sell that to his audience.
Yeah.
But the deal of it is you can't say that nobody that knows what the damn deal is.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to be woke.
Yeah, them jokers see you as a threat, like you said. They don't want you. They don't want you around their daughter. They don't want you around their niece, nephew. You know what I'm saying?
Taking that in the way they gonna be for their great.
They want your ass out of there. That dude is wrong about that. But you know what? He hadn't experienced that. So. He hadn't experienced that, like we said. He bring his ass down here, and take him out there to
suicide by hand.
I take him out there to op and leave him out there by himself.
Take him to the park. See if he survives.
Leave him out there and op by himself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that man like that.
So a lot of times guys, they'll pretend that they're not really with women, but they actually are with women. You understand what I'm saying? So they want to put up this front, sort of to act like they're not actually fucking with these chicks. You feel what I'm saying? But let me pull it back again. He's going in. Let's pull it back again.
Is that really what's going on? Or is it a 23-year-old who can't have any? You say, I'm walking away from women. They walked away from you first. So my biggest thing with some of this protesting is who's protesting? Because it's so funny because what happens is you have all these guys on the internet saying, I don't do relationships. And I know them in person and they have girlfriends. They have wives on the side. They don't tell people these things. No one's walking away but the foolish kids who are watching this content online. Those guys not walking away. You think they're living without women? You think they don't have a relationship? You think they don't have any kids? Come on.
I said walking away from no games. No game.
Not you.
So I know I'm saying like they're walking away from marriage, and you can see that, because the marriage rates are lower than lower. 50% of women that hit 30 are single and childless. So I would.
Now she let me tell you something. Over me doing my research, she's actually telling the truth. I get at to her. I say I feel like she's parenting, but she did do some of her homework. And you got a lot more single women with no kids, and that's why these women are starting to make the complaints on them sites.
Right.
They start saying guys going overseas, guys don't want to get married. So this thing that he's saying about the women not wanting the men is bullshit. It's total bullshit. They do want them, and then when they walked off, they saw that they left. That's why she just said, you got these women, and I see from the videos, watching the videos, you got women complaining, guys don't want to get married. It's women complaining about it for real. When we get done doing this, I'll show you some more of them videos.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm going to have to put some more up on the channel because I don't think a lot of the guys understand that part. Now, while I do say that I feel like this woman is pandering, she has done her homework.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's a high percent, 30% of women under to a certain age is not married and childless. And she's saying that from a woman's point of view because she know these women ain't getting hit on. They're not trying to get dated by the guys they want. You know what I'm saying? Because the big area of guys, them would pulled out of the game. Why they did it, I don't understand. I mean,
It's the dominoes effect, man.
Yeah. But
it's real quick, y'all don't mind. It's called the dominoes effect. The reason why people feeling the way they feeling, something you can't stand on comes and goes. It all starts in the mirror, folks. Understanding yourself first before you must start thinking about another person. Hey,
I say it all the time on my channel. But let's go.
Go ahead.
Who's walking away? Are the billionaires walking away from marriage? Are the heiresses walking away from marriage?
The first person that comes into my head is Leonardo DiCaprio. That man is not married.
What about George Clooney?
George Clooney.
Come on, we can go name.
I'm not a big movie person. I just think
George Clooney's a big star like Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's the
Leonardo's
what is he in? Top something?
He's in that's Tom Cruise. That's in Top Gun.
I'm not trying to be disingenuous. I'm just really not a movie person.
My point is, show me who's walking away. Stop playing these games. Women don't care about those guys who are walking away.
Go care who
they're
walking
freaking
away.
Red Pill Randy 7X253. Don't care about him walking away.
Yeah.
What you got to say, cuz?
I'm trying to. Why is people worried about who is walking away and who the hell is staying? Hell, if you know what you need with your qualification, if you know you ain't able to get that now, what you got to do? Upgrade, better yourself, so you put yourself on that level to receive that.
Yeah.
Man, they wasting words and prayer, folks.
You can't ask for something at the top from the bottom of the totem pole.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Women date up. We always been on this for years.
That's right.
You know, and anybody that want to talk against that, which them guys, the red pill guys, the people you talking about right now, they got a problem with that too.
I call them crybabies.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, they
and losers.
Instead of being a part of the problem, be a part of the solution.
But see, you gotta be a man to do that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, let me go ahead and keep going.
My bad.
See, all of these internet nerds, you feel what I'm saying? All these goofy ass niggas that women don't want anyway, talking about their walking away. Nobody cares because you're not the type of guy women are attracted to. And see, when he's saying unattractive, and this is what O'Shea's going to get into in a minute, because O'Shea was focusing just on the looks. But unattractive is not just about your looks. It's about your whole aura, your whole energy, your vibe, the things that are going on with you, right? It could include how you look, but it's not all just about how you look. And so what happens is you have guys who are unattractive overall. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, Goldie said, Locario, these complainers, pipers know they are bullshitting. They always pitch their nonsense to the average guy. That's a fact. You feel what I'm saying?
But let me say this to you, cuzzo. I don't think he's taking into consideration this fact right here.
What's that?
Like I just told you a minute ago, it's a lot of these guys that, even the guys that saw them when they was making their videos about I'm going here and going these places and doing this and doing that. Even the guys was like, why are you doing that? Because you look a certain type of way.
Why are they worried about what them guys doing though?
I'm just going.
Okay, come on with it.
I'm just saying, they were saying that because they know that these guys can get girls here, but these guys wanted something else, right?
Right.
So they went for that. Now the problem winds up being
they're alpha probably.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. He's not counting those guys. That's why the women started making response videos and doing stuff like that too. Because they are angry that some of these the geeks and the nerds he's talking about, they ain't mad about.
Okay.
But some of them jokers got money and look good.
Yeah.
They mad about that. They mad about that. And it ain't and that's not your ugly people that he's talking about fall into that incel category. They don't really fall into the red pill thing. Okay. Because the red pill guys still do get women to do shit like that. They just got some fucked up ways of looking at shit.
Yeah. Perspective. Huh?
Yeah.
That's a fact. And so what happens is that you have a lot of guys out there who aren't men. They're just males. And they're, stomping their feet. You know what it reminds me of? You ever be in a Facebook group and somebody in the Facebook group has to make an announcement that they're leaving? You feel what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, just leave the group. We don't give a fuck. Why you got to make an announcement? Right? So these guys are making this announcement that they're leaving, right? Nobody really gives a fuck. So what they think is that by leaving, it's going to change women's behavior. That was the thought process. Oh, if us men stand together and say we're gonna not get married, and we're not gonna do this, and we're taking a stand, then these women are gonna shape up. No, they're not.
I don't think that nobody's intention is for the women to shape up. I think people going on and getting what they want somewhere else.
Pretty much. That's what
Especially when he talks about the passport guys. They really doing
That's
that.
what they doing.
Yeah, they go and get what they want somewhere else.
Yeah.
They're not really concerned about this
Supply and demand.
Exactly. So it's not about whether you're going to straighten up or not. It's about
I can afford to go over here and get what the hell I want for my money.
And I'm going to get
for
mine.
my worth.
Right, and I'm going to get mine.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it right here, it's the same thing. Hey, look. Hey. You don't want to sell me this doggone quarter of live for 50? You don't want 77 grams for 50? You want 70? That's okay. The nigga over the street got the same thing and probably a little bit better, and he'll take 50. I'm going over there. That's
take 30.
Hey, you don't want to sell this for $10 in your store? That's fine. They got it for $10 at Walmart. You know, I think a lot of guys taking that approach to it, and he ain't getting them the credit for that.
Oh, I got one for you. Oh, if you don't want to find your own peace of mind, keep on living the way you live.
Yeah. Some of them may as well.
Peace of mind.
No, they're not.
Hell yeah.
Because they don't want you anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Well, let's continue.
Ooh, can't go down there.
Come on, man. Those guys they will get married. The Rock is married.
Yeah.
LeBron James is married.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is married. Stop playing these games. They don't care about those guys. You're not protesting. You think it's like that girl who's like, we're having a protest. The 300-pound beluga whales are having a sex protest, and all of a sudden the men are going to behave themselves. Yeah, right. No one cares.
That's a good point, though. That's a good point. That's a good point. He said it's like the fat, goofy, out of shape woman talking about, I'm going to have a sex protest. But most of the dudes don't want to fuck her. Right? Would it matter if she's having a sex protest? If most of the guys ain't trying to fuck her? No. So who gives a fuck if you're having a sex protest? They don't care because they ain't trying to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, you know what? Once again, this dude about halfway right.
That's right.
Because here's the deal. Well, I can agree with him about a thing with the woman. Because a fat, unattractive woman or whatever is not going to make men straighten up talking about I'm not going to have sex with you because they don't care. However, these guys that go outside this country and that's doing all this traveling, and even the guy that do the withdrawing,
right? Because
a lot of them Joes got good money, and even if it's for the point that he's saying, he's trying to say that women just want to use them. Even if that's the case, they're not allowing that, and that's what the women is complaining about. And guess what? They will leave. See, I don't think he's really looking at this. They might actually make that move. They might fucking leave all this other shit and go over to where the money at, because women is really about freaking money.
Yeah, they really is.
Yeah, they really about money a lot. And see, he's acting like that, though, but he can't really he can't tell his audience that.
No, he can't. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he can't tell his audience that because no.
Yeah, that contradicts some shit.
Yeah, it's gonna contradict a lot of stuff he just said. I just did that when I'm saying that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey, but the first part of not being like these motherfuckers is owning your shit, knowing who the hell you are. Hey, you ain't gotta worry about that baggage no more. You already moved on.
Amen.
So you're right.
You ready for the roll?
We ready.
Okay.
See, that's the thing with a lot of these guys out there. They don't have any self-awareness. They're not aware that these women actually don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? They're not aware of this. And what he was also talking about here when he's talking about the married thing is again into the whole marriage thing of like, well, some guys are protesting against marriage. They don't want to get married. And then some guys, are going to get married. And shout out to Alan Roger Curry. He did a video the other day. And he said something that I agree with where some guys try to act like marriage is something every guy should do, or they go to the other extreme and act like marriage is something no one should do, right? So they either act like marriage is something that everybody should do or something nobody should do, right? And both extremes are ridiculous because for some guys might not be fit to be married or want to be married. That might not be the lifestyle they want to live. Some guys may want to be married and that's the lifestyle they want to live.
And I just want to kind of call out he used the word fit to be married.
Right. People change.
No, not even that. He could have just said some guys might not want to be married.
Right.
Right? He could have just said that.
Mm.
But he said some guys might not be fit.
He took it to another level.
That was a different level.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys probably might not be fit to be married. And then you got some that don't want to be married. But see, you got to be a certain level of this and that to be fit to be married, even with him saying it.
Mm-hmm. And the one that ain't fit to be married, probably if they had the money, they'd be went to another country fighting than the one that fit they had and be all right.
Probably so. And the thing is, with him saying this right here, when he talked about the guy, when he went to the married side, he just said some guys might want to do that.
Right. He said they kept it clean.
Yeah. Because the other side got two sides to it. Because if you ain't getting married, see, when I look up under that.
No, he said.
I'm looking at
either you gotta be or either you're talking against it.
Listen, cuz
there's a whole bunch in the middle.
Watch this. Not even that. No, I'm looking straight through to this dude's soul. Right now, he has. To me, I think he has high belief in marriage because when he said some guys might not be fit. Yeah. He's married too.
Yeah.
So he said
issues with that.
Yeah. Then you might not. You see what I'm saying? He said you might not be fit to be married.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you might not want to. But he didn't say anything on the other end about them fitness or not. You just want to or not.
He got that point across and shot
the hell on.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what else he's talking about.
But see, what happens is that a lot of times when it comes to this stuff, people go to these extremes on either ends of the spectrum, right? And then it's a fucking issue. You see what I mean? But if you're realistic about it, then what's going to happen is that some guys are going to be with it and some guys ain't going to be with it. But see, with a lot of this content, it scares guys into thinking that, being in a marriage is all doom and gloom. Or if you get on the other side of the spectrum where all these like dudes who are like super, marriage is the way and I could never do anything without my woman and all that other shit, that's the other side of the spectrum. You understand what I'm saying? But let's continue. Let's see what else is going on.
It's about you protesting.
It's interesting. I know I've just met a lot of guys through the show that have said like that they want, and I know you'll say maybe they're capping, I don't know, but they don't want to get married at least legally. And I understand that. Like if you wouldn't want to get married legally.
Let me tell you about those guys. There was a time in this day where there's a bunch of feminists. They were in their early 20s, and they would say we're not having any kids. The world's overpopulated. Oh, marriage is this. We're not having any children. This, that, and
you think they're the exact equivalent?
100% the exact equivalent. And all of a sudden, 35 years old, you're knocking that girl's door. Hey, Susie. Oh, what's back there? Oh, Hafeez, those are my kids. 1, 2, 3. You got 3 kids? What happened to that feminist stuff when the world's more populated than that? Man, I was 20 years old, Hafeez. It was just, I was in college, and my hair was blue. It was just a phase.
So, guys, see, that's a good point, too. Again, a lot of these niggas that talk all that shit are young niggas. Right? But then you got a lot of old heads telling this to the young niggas because you got old heads that actually fucked up in their relationships. And now they want to preach, don't get married and women are fucked up and all this other shit, right? And what he was saying is that a lot of these MGTOW type of motherfuckers, a lot of these guys complaining about women are the equivalent of the feminists from back in the day, or even feminists now that's complaining about men and, oh, I'm never going to do this and never going to do that. And he's saying that you see them years later and they got 3 kids talking about they would never have kids and all this other shit. And you're going to see all of these guys who are talking shit about Western women, talking shit about black women, talking shit about women in general. All of these niggas is going to be in a goddamn relationship. I don't want to say all, but most of these dudes is probably going to be in a goddamn relationship at some point. But, you know, because they ain't got no fucking game, they're going to be in situations where they're not going to have a benefit.
I told you he's going to bring up game.
Mm-hmm. Well, because he ain't got no game. The fuck game got to do it? You should have said, he could have chose common sense. First of all, you know what I'm saying? He could have told sauce. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and that's swag.
It is that. That's what he said.
Yeah,
when he said game, he means swag, sauce.
What did I say first?
Yeah.
Common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's finna say.
Official situation when it comes to, you know, being married or being, you know, having a girlfriend or whatever the fuck it is, right? But let's continue. So O'Shea's gonna give his commentary on this, and I'm gonna talk about what he's talking about in a second.
You know, to be fair to Hafeez in this case, not everything he's saying is wrong. There are some guys out there that have an issue with the current state of dating that might not be the most attractive to women and all that. Now, how do we know this? Because even let's make it a black thing. What do a lot of black men say about black women? Only black women are attracted to pookies and ray-rays. So if you're not a pookie or a ray-ray, you don't need to be in the black community. In other words, we're not even talking about what the guys look like, right? So you could be.
See, and that's the thing. That's another thing. Let me talk about that real quick. Where these dudes be like, oh, these women only want pookies and ray-rays and they don't want a nice guy like me, right? They always say that shit. Again, the reason why the women want the quote-unquote pookies and ray-rays is because the pookies and ray-rays are, say it with me now, sexually attractive. Okay? The pookie.
Let me stop this dumb nigga right here.
What?
Yeah, let me stop this dumb nigga right here.
I was poopy one time. I was ray-ray.
Listen, bro. If this is supposed to be an example of Pookie and Ray Ray, this is just ghetto ass niggas.
Yeah.
So if you fucking with
They're
ghetto,
not here drug dealer.
Yeah.
What a drug dealer look like? You ever seen drug dealers that walking in the store?
But
Not
this,
doing
this,
it and then
these ain't corporate dudes dressing. They might be, because they might be just like this right now, but they're using this for this example. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is right here, okay? If this is their example of Pookie and Ray Ray and it's just really being a hood nigga, right? Yeah. Then if the women that you going after only like this, she probably a hood chick. And you might need to go ahead and
or she know what an alpha dog look like.
Well, or at least to her.
Yeah.
Because see, you got he keeps talking about the spectrum.
He got balls, kahuna.
But look, you keep
you
talking.
See the normal nigga wouldn't do.
But you got this spectrum he keeps talking about, supposedly. Right? And he's got this end and that end of it, right? On this end, you got the hood chicks and the hood niggas. You gotta let them be together. Yeah, right. If you wear a suit and tie, you need to meet a woman who hangs out with people that wear suits and ties.
That's right.
That's what you need to do. But you don't need to meet. If you only run into because those women are not. I know women, black educated women, bro. If you got on a pair of Jordans, they not dealing with you.
Exactly right. That's why I keep my work clothes on. Oh.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, I think this comes from a lot of this stuff comes from people only dating and hanging around low class people or being around the hood all the time. You know, they never progress past that. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, in the hood, this gonna be the top dog.
Yeah.
So you gotta look at where you going.
That's like dog.
That's why some of the people is going overseas or going to other places.
Know what they gonna do?
A lot of America is poor black America. So they move themselves out of that and go to someone else. I mean, like, but hey, let's go ahead and see what this guy got to say. Let's see what he got to say.
Pookies and Ray Rays are sexually attractive. You understand? And the other dudes are not. Right? And it's not that the women just want those guys. It's just so happen to be that those guys are sexually attractive. Because there are guys who you would consider not Pookie and Ray Rays.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, bro. I bet my bottom dollar. The majority of this guy, Mr. Locario, his audience looks like this.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not niggas with suits and ties.
No, it's not.
No. Because he's telling them that this is about just sexual attraction. No. It's really just...
It's a combination of damn things.
The hood... No. Hood chick need to be with hood dude. And the jokers with the business suits need to go find somebody else like what they doing.
Shit, I'm dead selling their ass if I choose to be. It's all about my mentality, the way I think of myself.
Yeah.
I can put myself in a situation and
make stuff happen. But,
right.
but see,
because I'm a man, I'm an alpha dog.
Yeah, but everybody ain't like that. And on this level, it's just right here. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get these certain women are going to be attracted to these certain people.
Right.
The thing is, like, opposites don't really attract. They say that, but it's not the truth.
Combination thing.
Yeah, if she likes guys that looks like this, she probably tatted up and all other kind of shit. Now, sometimes you might got one business chick that's trying to do this. But matter of fact, we already know one.
Already.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
And see, but the thing of it is that's her.
To each his own.
Right. And then the whole thing of it is I'm already looking at her. We already look at her a certain type of way.
Yeah.
Because you above what you doing or what you did, but you really can't come back from that. And see, the whole thing of it is
everything heals with time.
And that's gonna work the same way with guys, the same way it worked with that girl. If you a business dude, you trying to go for hood chicks, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, right.
So I think that these guys is business guys trying to go for hood chicks, and they ain't working.
And the crazy thing about this cut y'all is that when they get around my age, shit like this, they ain't gonna be thinking about it.
Oh no, they won't be.
They gonna be on a whole nother level.
I keep saying all the time that a lot of these guys, if they don't, this stuff is okay.
Yeah.
And watching guys like this is okay.
Right.
But you can't do this. I mean, like, if you need a dating coach after you was
basically that's what he is.
Yeah. And if you needed that after 18, 19, maybe 20.
21.
Okay,
21. 21 man for to be grown.
Yeah, if you needed this after 21, you probably still you fit in this category of lame motherfucker that he's talking about.
Mirror reflection time.
But he can't tell you that you fit in there because you're paying him.
That's right. You are a job.
Yeah. Yeah, he on the job.
He on the job.
But he's right about some of the stuff that he's saying.
Yeah. Positive.
Who are also sexually attractive. But it's just that there are a lot of guys who are not Pookies and Ray Rays who are not sexually attractive. They think that just because they got their degree, just because they went to school, just because they're fucking, they go to church, just because they dress in a suit, that means that they're entitled to a woman. Or a woman should just want them. Oh, but I'm a nice guy. I volunteer at the soup kitchen. I fucking kiss babies on the forehead and I fucking help.
And I'm going to be honest with it. Like I said before, if these guys went after women in their category, the women probably would want them.
Yeah.
But they ain't doing that. They going after low-level chicks because guys are used to dating down. That's why you got to get as high on the level as you can. So that when you do got to go down a little bit, you go down to good shit instead of going down to the bottom.
If you walking through it, that shit gonna be all over your ass.
Yeah.
So if you up there with it, you might find something to stick to you up there too now.
Yeah.
So hey, I don't know how y'all caught that, but it came out.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what these dudes got to say.
Old ladies cross the street. So how come y'all don't want me? It's because you're not sexually attractive. It's that simple. Like, I don't understand how guys still don't understand this. see what I mean? They still don't get this, but let's continue.
Be a man that's tall, a man that's muscular, a businessman, but now some women can still ignore that because you're not a rapper or a drug dealer. I think a lot of black men believe that stereotype is somewhat true, and that's the issue there, right? Here's where Hafeez gets it wrong, because he also talks about, feminists and all that, and some of they were in college, and that could be true. Here's where he's getting it wrong. What do you say to the guy who is Tom Brady, as alpha as you can be, quarterback? Women can find him attractive. Divorce, all right? The guy who loses a lot of money. And he talks about, some of these guys who are billionaires who are not divorced.
And let me stop that for a second. Now, on the outside looking in, a person, see, this is where guys get it confused. Guys are looking at a guy like Tom Brady, and they're like, what the fuck? Tom Brady, he's a Chad. He's good looking. He has a lot of money. He has status. So how come he's having trouble with his woman?
He's just a man.
See, y'all think just because a guy is in a marriage or has a woman or with a woman, that dude actually has game. We don't actually know what's going on behind closed doors with Tom Brady and his woman. We don't know what the hell was going on in their marriage. We don't know how that dynamic is. We have no idea. Right? Same thing with guys with the whole Michael B. Jordan thing. A lot of guys, they fucking, was like, I can't believe that what's the chick name he was with? Steve Harvey's daughter or whatever like that. He was like, I can't believe she didn't want to be with him. It's Michael B. Jordan. Like he's good looking. He has his looks, money, and status. I don't get it.
Personality.
See, y'all niggas think that just because a dude on paper has the things you think that women want, that behind closed doors, these women are really feeling them like that. Y'all have no idea.
Just pause.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hold on. We got pop one on this one.
Okay. Yeah, see, he calls your personality game.
Okay. We had to use that in the sentence.
Right. See, and I can agree with him to what his definition of game is, right?
Okay.
But here's the deal, okay? I also know from doing this shit myself.
Thank you.
That most of the times when you're using his definition of game, you misrepresenting yourself to the other person.
And that's already a problem. Red flag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be real, real.
Yeah, so you're only gonna be able to get certain types of women because at a certain age, women have gotten past that too.
And the older you get, you're gonna get past it too.
Yeah.
That's what they call wisdom.
Yeah.
Understanding.
But yeah.
Sounds it up. Say your words in prayer now.
He's using game, the word game, as to say like
materialistic thing.
No, not materialistic. You don't know how to talk to the girl. You don't know how to holler right. You don't know how to be flirting.
I don't either.
But he's saying like, okay, this girl. Basically, what he's trying to say is, okay, these two people was both rich people. Michael B. Jordan is an actor. Mm-hmm. He played in one of the Black Panther.
They on the same level,
I think. And old girl Steve Harvey's daughter.
Yeah, so they on the same level. So he's saying once you get the two people on the same level.
But he's saying when the two of them got together, even though old boy had everything that old girl should want, right. He was lame, so she wouldn't want him.
Personality.
Yeah, is what he's saying.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, okay, my bad, folk. I agree with you, Dad. We gotta use your word game in a better sense, homeboy.
Well, see, he can't do that.
Oh, it's
because if he breaks it down like this, see, it's just like this right here.
Well, we can.
If we break it down like what we just broke it down to, right? Mm-hmm. And we break it down to personality.
You got to have it.
But if he does that,
he use the word fix.
But if he
fits.
But the thing is, but he can't say that because if he does, you saying to your audience that, you know what I'm saying, charisma, you know what I'm saying, your personality and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and how you present it, you know, he's talking about he really talks a lot about.
Yeah,
he talks a lot about
I
being
got
able to flirt and and being
Be
able
romantic
to
and all that stuff.
yeah, and like game them up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he's talking about that kind of stuff. And see, you know, but he can't really talk hardcore on it like what we doing.
Okay.
Because if he do that to his audience, some of them might realize that hell, I couldn't do it either. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Exactly. You see, he can't keep going.
Fucking reflection.
Yeah, he can't keep going with that.
Oh my god.
So that's why. Yeah. See, that's why you're not getting it. But I'm already. I done watched this guy a couple of times.
I'm too old for the bullshit. We just keep it pumped like a simple.
But see, I done watched this guy a couple of times. I already know how he is.
Gotcha.
That's why it seems short phase to you. Right. But I understand what he's saying. But I also know this part matters too. But you can't say that because if you said to these niggas that's watching you, they might stop. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, the
you see he done
aspect about it.
Yeah, you see he done ran like
Perception, one more game.
You see he done ran like 2 commercials or so since we already watched the show.
Right.
So the whole
politics involved.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So he can't say everything. But that's what my challenge is about. I say whatever.
Yeah, right.
If you don't want to subscribe to it, well,
if AA got that foot on, so to speak.
Yeah. All right, let's see what these Joe got going on. Keep
See what I'm saying? Y'all have no fucking idea. Right? So a lot of these dudes, truth be told, game is weak as fuck. Now, I'm not saying Tom Brady, his game is weak. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that
see, he puts game and mouthpiece on a lot of his customers. Gotcha. Right?
Yeah.
So see, if somebody getting a divorce, he blames it on that. You know what I'm saying? Now, how the hell did nigga stay? How the hell you stay with this woman this long and you ain't got no game?
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? She got mad because he told her, "Fuck you, I want to do my career in A, B, and C."
That's right.
And she decides she want to leave. You let her go too.
Damn right.
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody got their own mind.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, though, but let's see what he got to say.
Okay.
Now, we don't really know what the fuck is going on behind closed doors. So what happens is that to just look at someone like Tom Brady and be like, well, look, he's the guy and things aren't working out for him. Tom Brady could have been a simp. We don't fucking know. Tom Brady could have been sleeping on the couch at certain points. We don't fucking know. You understand what I'm saying? Tom Brady could have been yes during it all this time. We don't know. You understand? But let's continue.
Bill Gates, anybody? Elon Musk, anybody? Jeff Bezos, anybody? The reality is, okay, like my grandmother used to say, and other people in the church used to say, you're always susceptible to the devil or sin.
But see, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates and them niggas like that, they don't know how to deal with no fucking women.
Ain't no woman on that fucking level for real.
Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, them niggas don't know how to deal with no fuck.
Look, man.
Ain't no woman on their fucking level, man. Come on. If they ain't putting themselves out there too for the Lord to put somebody in their way.
No, cuz though. You don't. Okay, I'm gonna explain this one to you real quick.
Break it down.
Bro, I'm break this down to you. The dude Elon Musk they talking about, the white dude they showed, okay, is the richest person in the world.
I know who he is.
You know,
Mr. Twitter man.
But either way to go though. But check this out, cuz though. Since when somebody with that much money had to know how to deal with women?
That's my whole fucking point.
Jeff Bezos, you know him.
Yeah.
The Amazon dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That much money. They don't need
that whole mentality is fucked up. It's
exactly.
tame. It's on another fucking level, man.
Women gonna deal with them.
Exactly. Everybody just their whole life is a fucking business.
Right. And the whole thing of it is what he's not getting is the women gonna deal with them because the women want to get to those doggone resources. That's at the end of the day. That's what it is. See, he tells his people it's all about game.
Shit.
And see, if they don't understand that women want to get the resources at the end of the day. So these guys like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, these bad examples Because women gonna deal with that shit, bro.
Regardless,
Hey,
whether they want to or
how much?
not.
How much R. Kelly wife had to take before she left him? How much? She was knowing the girls were there and stayed forever because they going to stay for the reason. They might leave eventually. That's like the thing they just talked about with Tom Brady. But Tom Brady caked out and he know he can get another chick. He ain't worried about that.
He's still playing.
Shit, that
bad analogies.
Yes, because it's people with way too much money, and women gonna change their doggone act.
If you want to have a certain type of damn woman, put yourself on a different damn level.
That part, you want to be okay.
Get on, huh?
You gotta be okay.
Hell no, but yeah, man, males, be a damn alpha dog. Those saying quit whining, crying, all that shit. Grab your damn nuts, nigga. Don't be part of no problem. Find a fucking solution. Be part of the damn solution.
I said it in my other
First
videos.
and foremost.
I done said in my other videos, you can't be the problem haver. You got to be the problem solver.
Damn Skippy.
Fucking women? Come on, man. Let's continue.
Okay? Always. I don't care how long you've been going to church. The devil is busy. There used to be a song they used to sing in church come out. Don't let the devil ride. If you let him ride, he'll want to drive. Don't let him ride. All right? Now, in similar fashion, when you're dealing with marriages and relationships, after a while, it's not going to matter to the woman that you're good looking. It's not going to matter to her that you're rich or that you have a British accent or you have an American accent. It's a battle. Businesses are battles. Relationships are battles. And the guys who are complaining about the outcomes come from a myriad of lifestyles. I mean,
Wait, hold on. So he's saying relationships are battles? What? Come on, O'Shea. What are we talking about here? What do you mean relationships are battles? How? What are we talking about here, guys? I don't battle in my relationships. My relationships is easy as fuck.
Hey, I gotta agree with the nigga totally and Cole. Hey, I gotta give him full doggone lockdown on that one. Yeah. Because relationships are battles. I ain't trying to battle. I ain't gonna battle.
I'm not.
No.
My way or no way. Highway. Shit.
You know, I get my passport.
We'll holler.
You understand what I'm saying? My relationships is easy as fuck.
Man, too.
Battles for what? But let's continue.
the attorney who was a divorce attorney. I didn't know that he was married and divorced. Kevin Samuels was married and divorced twice. So it was quite obvious. Women thought that Kevin Samuels was not a bad looking man. 6'4", 6'5", doing very well for himself. The reality is that men are complaining about issues not based on looks. Sure, if you're a guy doing very bad, whatever. But
this is the thing. I don't think what Hafeez was talking about was just about looks. See, a lot of times when people say unattractive, right, they go straight to looks. Again, that could be part of it, but it's not just that. He's like, well, Kevin Samuels, women must have thought he was pretty decent. Look at me, 6'4", with this and that. We're not talking about just looks. You understand? Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, but Kevin Samuels was a trick. Oh. If Kevin Samuels was that attractive to women, why would he need to be fucking with all these escorts?
Hey,
he using the sentence. He used trick in the sentence.
He tricked. He feel like the dude.
He was a trick.
He feel like because he was paying for he would get escorts and stuff that he was a trick.
No, he was being his own man because he know that escort he paying for gonna do what the hell he asked.
Well, see, but a guy like this and it doesn't understand that because he ain't got certain levels of money.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, and he actually worked with this Kevin Samuels guy a couple of times, but then they just stopped working together.
And he wonder why.
Well, he might not wonder why.
But he should. Oh, my bad.
But I'm just saying, and you know what? And you know what? How you gonna go on another man's show and then talk smack about him, and then the man dead, you got to rest in peace, and then call him a trick.
Karma's a bitch.
Bruh, I'm telling you right
now.
now.
Get in the mirror.
I'm telling you right now, bruh. Hey, look, I don't give a damn how much he thinks he's right. That right there just wasn't right to do as a person.
Yeah. Everybody got their own opinion and everything, but the way to do.
But you don't spit on a dead man, bro, no matter what.
They'll make 2 movies.
Yeah. But see, that's what I say about this dude and his audience. You see, that's unmanly stuff that he just did.
Well, low key it really was.
Yeah. Because, you know, I mean, like, dude, we know some people that's dead that did some terrible junk. You don't be bringing it up.
Yeah. Let sleeping dog lie.
You don't bring it up after they dead. That ain't the man thing to do. But let's go ahead
with it, Pat.
Let's let him be. I told you, dog. But that, you know what I'm saying? You know the dudes he leading is probably bitch niggas.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They ain't no alphas.
Nah, because look what he just did. That was some beta ass shit.
Oh, my dad a fisherman. We hold pole.
This dude just name dropped somebody that's dead and then spit on his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He going camping.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hope we don't wake up with nobody.
This is what I'm saying. If dude was that attractive, why would he need to be paying for the vagina? Why? This is what I'm saying. So a lot of times, dudes be missing a mark as to why they're in the situations that they're in, as to why they're having issues with women. They're like, I don't get it. I'm tall. I'm good looking. I have money. I'm a high value man. So how come these women don't want to fuck with me? It's because you ain't sexually attractive. It's because you ain't got no game. See, listen, do I have to bring the chart out again? Let me just bring the chart out again real quick. Just real quick. So motherfuckers can get it. And this is in the Looks Don't Matter book, which you guys should get at MissLocario.com. The 5 types of attraction a woman will have for a man. Number 1, physical attraction. Being attracted to how a man's face and body looks does not always equate to sexual attraction. So when we're talking about just looks, we're not talking about sexual attraction all the time, because you can look good, but a woman may not be sexually attracted to you. Number 2, sexual attraction. Being attracted to a man sexually. Sexual attraction is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. Right? And sexual attraction is the strongest form of attraction. Behavioral attraction, being attracted to how a man acts, what he says, and what he does. Now, if a woman is just attracted to you based off your behavior, she could just think you're a funny guy. Oh, you're entertaining. I like the way that you say things. You're humorous. You're charismatic. And therefore, I'm attracted to your behavior. Doesn't necessarily mean she's sexually attracted to you. Could be, but it may not necessarily mean that all the time. Number 4.
We can read it myself. It's 5 of them.
Just 5. Shit.
We can't really roll the screen down. We're going to have to wait till say 5. Okay. But he said his first one is physical attraction. It's being attracted to how a man's face and body looks.
Right.
He said it does not always equate to sexual attraction.
Okay. Then 2 is what?
Being attracted to a man sexually. Okay. Now, sexual attraction is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. Okay. So you gotta look a certain way, appear a certain way, and behave a certain way before you get sexual attraction. That's bullshit, though.
Yeah. Who wrote this?
Him. You know why that's bullshit?
Okay, he wrote it.
No. Because how many you can get sexual attraction just off of fucking looks?
Shit, you get sexual attraction just by just telling the motherfucker, hey, come here.
You get sex off a lot of shit. But look though, he's saying that's looks, appearance, and behavior.
Yeah, so maybe in one.
Yeah, but the thing is though, this is why I say this is bullshit.
I just call it personality.
I've seen too many women.
I just call it personality. All that in one is your personality.
Maybe
how
so.
You carry yourself.
Maybe so. But I'm going off of number 1, and I've seen too many women fucking nigga off of that. Just straight physical attraction.
Yeah.
Being attracted to how a man's face and body looks. They didn't need all the other junk.
Well, look, the other swag here, a little swag there. That's 3. You know.
Yeah, but I seen guys do it without swag.
Most mine ain't never been 4.
But what I'm saying is this right here.
Most mine ain't never been number 4.
I'm saying like this. Have you ever seen a dude smash a bad bitch without swag? That's
what I'm talking about.
But have you seen it?
Yeah.
That's the problem with this list. Because this list is trying to say, number one, that a physical attraction don't always equate to sexual attraction. And in most cases, it does. And now he's saying it does not always.
Matter of fact, a woman knows that she gonna fuck a dude, period, within the first 10 seconds of meeting him.
Once she look at you.
Yeah.
But that's number one. That's what I'm trying to say. He said it don't always equate to sexual attraction.
Okay.
So, but see, I can agree with him saying that.
I get that 75 25. I give you 75 25.
I give you 90-10.
Okay.
Bitch like how a female like how a dude look.
Yeah, depending on how the bitch look first for the dude, these motherfuckers.
But the thing of it is depending on how when women like how a dude look, they gonna smash him. They might not go nowhere else with it. See, that's the other thing that guys start getting to these days. Mm-hmm. See, back in our day, it was covered up and it was made to look that way.
Yeah, right.
But it was happening. Women were smashing dudes just because they like them. Mm-hmm. They was screwing for nothing. We've been taught.
My window.
Yeah, we've been taught to think that women don't just do this for nothing, and they will.
Shit.
They'll do it just because they like you.
Just like water folks used to be free.
They might not have no intention of doing nothing else with you or being else with you. They might think you dumb.
They just like being around you and want what
and
you
just
got.
let you hit it. And so, but we're gonna let these guys keep going.
4, resource attraction. Being attracted to a man because he has money and resources. Status also falls under this category because it can be used as a resource. So you have a lot of guys out there where women are just attracted to them based off of their resources mainly. Number 5, friendship attraction. Being attracted to a man just as a friend. This is the friend zone. Now, some of these things mix up together, meaning that a woman could be sexually attracted to you and attracted to your resources. Or a woman could be basically physically attracted to you and attracted to your resources, but not sexually attracted to you. A woman could be attracted to your behavior and attracted to your resources.
That's rare. Yeah. It's rare that a woman is physically attracted to you and attracted to your resources, but not sexually attracted.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same thing.
He's saying that can happen.
But if she wants your resource, she got if you're an alpha dog, she gonna give you what that poop in.
But I'm just saying, he's saying, but maybe he's saying you can have the resources and the physical attraction to her, but you're not an alpha dog. Maybe he's saying that.
That's what it is.
Maybe he's saying that.
Talking about.
But the thing,
publishing you still on the port.
Yeah,
pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
And out the internet.
So maybe he's saying that. I give him that one. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to take away. I feel like his junk is bullshit, but I want to take away from all of it.
Each his own.
Teach their own. But you know what I'm saying? You know what? I can break this shit down into 3 Ds. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Because there's behavioral attraction, sexual attraction, and physical attraction, you can lock them all in number 1.
That's right.
If you get all 3 of them, you're gonna be straight.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And actually, to get number 2, number 1 has to happen.
Physically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number 3 got that. To get number 3, number 1.
If your ass ain't acting right, I don't give a fuck how pretty you is, but you got a fucked up ass attitude. Bitch ain't finna fuck with you now. Come on now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he should have put number 2 at number 3.
Yeah.
I think he should have put number 2 at number 3 because he's saying if I just go, I would just toss these. Cause I don't do friendship attraction.
Hell no, I'm alpha.
I don't do that.
We alphas.
And resource attraction, you're not getting nothing unless you smash me anyway. So I'll take that one off the list.
How the hell the table gonna bring something to the damn table first and foremost?
What I would do is, if I was him, I would put 2 at 3. And say if you get physical attraction and behavioral attraction and she like how you look and she like how you behave, she would probably be sexually attracted to you. And if those 2 things happen, you probably gonna smash. Yeah.
If I spend my money on the motherfucker, I'm fucking. I don't know nigga.
Well, unlike the guys, unlike other people, we can already pick this stuff out. We got to get this stuff in high school. We're going to get physical attraction. We're going to get behavioral attraction because we're going to wear around.
And they had songs to go with it.
If you do physical attraction and behavioral attraction, you will get sexual attraction.
It all equals up to that one damn thing, getting that from
2 things that'll match up is sexual attraction and friendship attraction. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of guys are confused. right? They're like, well, I'm good looking, physical attraction, and I have money and status, resource attraction. And they're like, why don't the women want to fuck me? Why? Because you're not sexually appealing, which means you don't have sex appeal, which means she is not sexually attracted to you. So you have number one, which is physical attraction, and you have number four, which is resource attraction. But you don't have number two, which is sexual attraction, which is the highest form of fucking attraction. And these motherfuckers don't get this. And this is why
That's why sexual attraction should have been really kind of number one.
Bitch ain't trying
But
to
he's saying it's a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a combination of all of them.
Yeah.
Fucking personality.
That's what you can basically break
Look it
down
up
to
in this
personality.
narrative. I ain't finna Google my homeboy.
Let's go ahead.
they're complaining all day. And this is why Hafeez is right. But see, these guys out here, they don't want to actually adhere to this, and they don't want to actually admit that Hafeez is right. Because to admit Hafeez is right, then they actually have to look at themselves in the mirror and say, damn, well,
No, I'm gonna admit that Hafeez is right. I mean, he's right about Hafeez being right.
Right.
Nah, I didn't agree with some other shit he was saying.
Yeah, not all of it, but yeah.
maybe I'm losing in the game because I don't really have any game, because my game is weak, because I'm always complaining about women, because I'm always blaming the chick, because I'm always pointing the finger at the woman.
Mirror reflection.
You see what I'm saying? So this is the ridiculousness of it. But let's continue.
Okay, you getting back.
You got guys who are rich talking about this. You have men, go look at Frustrated, Al Grease's first documentary. You had men from all different walks of life. Men who were making $250,000 a year, men who were firefighters, men who did all the stuff.
You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's like, you got these guys out here making $250,000 a year. You got these guys out here, who are rich that are complaining about this stuff. Again, it's because these niggas got resource attraction, but they're not sexually appealing. You see, again. Guys, you see why the game is so fucking important? Because when you don't understand the game, this shit goes over your.
Okay, see, he's
trying
to say that just because he's trying to say that just because the women have resources, just because the men have resources doesn't mean the women are gonna be attracted to them. Which is the truth.
Okay, that's cool.
I give them that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if these guys ain't putting themselves out there to try to engage these women or get any kind of physical attraction with these women or stuff like that,
right?
Then yeah, they're gonna have problems.
You have to get a little something to get something.
Right.
Gotcha.
But like I say,
but when you on a certain fucking level.
Well, see, hey, let me tap that out.
Yeah, but when you on see, you right, ain't no excuse for that shit.
Well, see, what I'm
they
saying,
got their own little social clubs and all that good shit.
What I'm saying with this is right here. Okay, I'm looking at this thing again, right? I keep looking at this list, and I just that list needs to get brought down to about 3. Friendship attraction should go off. Nobody should want that.
Ain't gonna be,
if you see that, if you see friendship attraction, you should want to go away from that.
See, you don't need no fucking list, meet no chick.
And I would go with behavioral attraction, maybe even first, because if women vibe with you in a behavioral type of way, you might can look a certain type of way, and they'll still take you. They might not have physical attraction, but they might like
That's what they call living.
Right, I've seen that as a person
eventually
too.
you're gonna run into your boo.
So this list, man, I'm gonna take it and we're gonna watch it some more on other ones.
I might have to find out how to delete stuff like this when I
fucking head. I don't understand why these girls don't want to get with me. I don't understand why these women treat me like this. Because they don't want to fuck you, my nigga. They don't want to fuck you. It's that simple. They don't want to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. I'm just like, my God. What is wrong with these niggas? Oh my goodness. Well, let's continue.
White men talking about this. So basically to say, okay, only good-looking men are not having issues. Are you serious? Good-looking men are in strip clubs, being Johns, and you got ugly guys who don't even do that. All right? The reality is the mentality of the man. What a man is willing to accept. And the problems that men are having in American society are above their looks. And again, it's a way to deflect the argument. And that argument is that, you know what? If you have problems with women, it's because you're ugly. If you're having problems with women, you're a lame, you're an incel. That's it. Because nobody wants you. But if you're doing good and you have you have money, or if you look good, or if you're successful, listen, here's something that people gotta understand. Money solves money problems. I mean, isn't that true? Look at academics. And no disrespect to the brother, but isn't that what everybody's saying? Academics has all the money in the world. All the access, more access to things than 99% of us. Does it solve the issues that he has? Absolutely not. Being good looking. Do you know some of the most insecure men or women that are good looking people? How many guys have talked to hot chicks and they're insecure all the time? You have to always reassure them. They have no confidence in themselves.
See, all this stuff
I'm
we talk.
gonna be real honest with him about that though, man.
Yeah.
Some of the most lowest self-esteem women I met was the most attractive ones. I'm finna see what homeboy finna say. He finna go off on old boy.
Talking about is a lack of game. And again, it's not just about the good look. Because when Hafeez is talking about these unattractive guys, of course he said he put the term handsome and successful and all this other stuff. What he's basically saying is, and shout out to my dude MLD in the motherfucking building. So DJ Aganellis bought Selena Powell a $100,000 car. Need I say more? And this is what I'm saying. So when we talk about unattractive, what we're saying is that your whole energy is whack. You understand what I'm saying? We're not talking about you got to be the best looking motherfucker, because again, there's good looking dudes who ain't got no fucking game. You understand? And because their game is weak as shit, they're gonna have issues too, even though they're good looking. So yeah, if the guy's good looking doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna guarantee him success. But what happens is that if he's good looking but his game is weak in general, he's going to fail. He's going to have issues. And what happens is that when your game is weak, you are unattractive. You see what I'm saying? So regardless of how much money you got, how you look, all this other shit, if your game is fucking weak, you are unattractive, period. That's what happens. Let's continue. We almost finished the video.
You have to reassure them that they're good looking. I'll know that you're nice. I want to be with you. So this whole thing is just another way to make men look bad. Like you have all the money in the world, stuff all with issues. The problem is the conditioning. Women don't feel like they need to give men any value, so they don't as much as they used to.
No, hold on. Women give men value when they see value in the man. But if the man does not see value in himself, the woman will not see value in the man.
Thank you. I was finna say it.
Okay, we got to give him that one.
I give that.
We got to give him that one.
Oh yeah,
we got to get him there saying that nigga just preach right there.
Yeah, about
that.
That you on my level. That's so you right.
Amen.
Boom, shakalaka. You get
in the name of the Father and the
Son
and the Holy Ghost.
Hey.
That nigga preached that one.
Hey,
he preached that one. Bro, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that you say. I think I got a lot of whole different ideas, different from you. Especially about that white supremacy shit. But
to say
that right there, that was just the damn gospel.
Yeah, it was. Positive.
Before we go back to the plan, let the church say amen.
So a lot of these niggas don't see value in themselves. So this is why they get a lot of fucking pushback from women. This is why they get a lot of fucking headache from chicks. This is why they're insecure.
Now, and I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm talking really to the audience right now. I see a lot of this out of the doggone fresh and fit guys. That's why I made the videos about how they got bodied by that doggone Brittany Renner chick.
Oh yeah.
And they always get, you saw that one.
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? And you always gonna get pushback from women when you like he's just saying right now. You know what I'm saying, dude? This is another one we got. I gotta totally agree with him. You gonna get, if you don't see it inside of yourself, you gonna get pushback from women.
Yeah.
Because if you can't see it in you, you can't project it to them.
On your shit, grab your nuts, man.
Yeah.
Shit, you ain't gotta worry about no woman trying to handle you. Shit, you supposed to handle a woman anyway. You a man.
I might have to fly up here and tell this nigga about white supremacy. But
No, we're gonna fly his ass down here.
No, but after that, no, he don't need to come down here. I have to school him first.
Yeah,
but he might be right about
block instructions.
Situations where women don't want to fuck with them. You understand? So they just acting like women are out here refusing to budge and refusing to do shit and refusing to cooperate with every nigga. That's not what it is. They will cooperate with the motherfuckers who they're attracted to. They'll cooperate with the men who they see who are actually about something and who aren't sitting there complaining about women all day.
Hey, I wanna. Hey, you got how much beer you got left? Let me grab a couple of them motherfuckers. You got one down there? Okay, appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah, because I'm about to run out. Okay. I want to say, though, I kind of appreciate what he's saying right now. Because, when you walk up to a woman and you self-confident about yourself.
It goes a long way.
And you already relaxing your deal.
Got that alpha.
She gonna work with you in certain ways.
She's intrigued.
Yeah, that is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say the dude don't spit the truth. I'm just saying, sometimes it get a little bit extreme, like
raspy.
With that,
raspy.
Yeah, a little raspy. But we gonna have to get them up to speed on a couple of things, especially white supremacy.
That part.
But we'll let them go ahead and keep talking.
You understand? Niggas talking about we going on strike. We ain't fucking with y'all women. We going overseas. We going on strike. We gonna fucking be MGTOW. All this other bullshit. Like that's some goofy ass shit. Exactly. Not nigga said we can smell weakness. Women, they can smell the weakness.
Right. And then he's right about that. But the thing of it is, you know what? The shit did prompt a damn response. You even got that girl, the lady earlier, the just pearly things lady, the white lady.
Right.
She's even chiming in and agreeing on it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they have made some kind of doggone knock on the door.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
By doing that. Because while these guys, like this dude right here, the only thing I'm saying, he believes that these women don't want those guys, but they do.
Yeah, they want them.
Yeah.
But they don't want no damn weak ass dude.
But the problem with this is this will come right here. All right? And that's why I keep telling these jokers that swag and game is dead.
It been gone.
Women more and more is wanting the damn resources, and you can't get that with swag and game.
That's right. Pimpin' never die.
You can't get that with swag and game.
Sure
You're going to have to come to professional joker to get that. And women gonna go to those doggone resources and submit to the guys who got the resources.
If you ain't got no business about yourself, how can you have a business about a woman?
Yeah, so we can see, we're gonna see what goes on in the depth of this in a minute here.
You think it's attractive to a woman when you fucking sitting there crying and bitching on the internet about women?
What the fuck you doing?
You think that gets a woman's pussy wet?
Okay, yeah.
He talking about the other guys.
You understand what I'm saying? That shit'll dry up the pussy heavy. And that's what the internet is filled with. This is why it's this big, huge campaign against Hafeez. Now, I'm sure everything he said in there, if I watched the whole thing of his interviews or whatever, I wouldn't agree with. But from this video of what he said in this small clip, that I'm showing you here, what he said is, the main type of points he was talking about in the rest of the shit, I could see why these niggas will be mad. I could see why these niggas will be mad. Because what happens is that when you tell the truth about what's really going on, People don't want to look in the mirror. You understand what I'm saying? People don't want to look in the mirror.
Mirror flash.
Let's finish this up in like a few seconds.
While men are expected to maintain the same values as they were supposed to give 100 years ago, fundamentally, that is the issue. And when women look at you and say, oh, you look good, it could be just like, well, you know what? You're more sexually attractive, and it makes me want to be around you and have sex with you more. But I still don't think that I need to give you something because you look good. That's what Hafeez is missing. But God,
No, hold on. Let me rewind that because he said something interesting. Let me rewind just a little bit. Rewind this just a little bit. So I want to play that again.
women don't feel like they need to give men any value. So they don't, as much as they used to. While men are expected to maintain the same values as they were supposed to give 100 years ago.
So he's saying men are supposed to maintain the values they did or that they were giving 100 years ago. But let me ask the question, is the modern male like the men 100 years ago? Right? Because to me, I'm seeing the modern males complaining and bitching about women.
Y'all age.
I see the modern males, complaining and crying about chicks. So I'm saying about Hafeez anti-red pill though, Locario. So? So? You know what I'm saying? Like, he said most men are complete losers now these days. It's a fact. But see, that's the thing. Is like a lot of these dudes, they're not really doing the shit that they think. See, a lot of these guys, these guys think they stayed the same and women changed. No. The women changed because the motherfucking men changed.
Women change because the men they never fucking change. Shit.
See, women are gonna follow the man.
Supposedly. So the way
So the women changing because the men changed.
We gonna get them.
You understand? See, the more that men become pussies, the harder the women are gonna become. It has to be a balance.
Okay, I like
so when the men start acting like bitches, the bitches.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. He cleaned it up at the end.
He's trying to, but watch this. I'm finna fuck his whole world up. Okay.
Yeah.
This fire the blind. Because look, watch this, cuzzo. All right. Now, here's the deal. Okay. Let's just say you take this scenario that he's saying. Men done became pussies.
Mm-hmm.
And women just become harder.
Okay.
And women didn't change. They changed because men changed. Right? But women did change. Women changed and men did not change.
Exactly.
Here's
right.
the deal.
Exactly right.
When women went into the whole
men
job,
didn't even see this Me Too movement happening.
No, because
we stayed there working.
Well, women are gaining a lot more empowerment in the world today, and becoming more as being equal to men. But see what men see now he's explaining this alpha thing you got to do. But I'm telling the same thing. But it's like this right here. Watch this. You always got to stay at the higher level than the woman.
That's right.
If she's got the same job as you probably gonna have problems.
That's right.
If you run a business and she run a business, you probably gonna have problems unless you run a multi-million-dollar business.
That's right.
And hers is a little old dog shop on the other side of town.
Little flower shop.
The woman. While women are saying they want equality to men, they want equality to men money-wise, but they don't want it sexually-wise. Sexually-wise, they want to feel subordinate to you in order to submit to you for sex. Now I'm just go ahead and let them keep going, and we're gonna fire this blunt and see what they're saying.
You said so, dude.
But see, and he ain't taking that into account.
Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of lot. That's why you just
there's a whole lot of different things.
You just can't put a little bit in a box.
Right, but this dude ain't taking that into account.
Okay.
That's why he just saying it's men being pussies. You see what I'm saying?
What category he in?
I don't know.
Stop acting like men.
Hey, he don't know much about white supremacy.
I see that.
Down here, you don't get you
all-
don't get put high in the totem pole.
Yeah.
When you black and you don't understand that.
That boy.
Yeah.
Do your research. Shit. How long that been going on?
You understand? JP said dating coaches hate red pill because they want to make money selling game course, and red pill says better yourself for you.
That's true.
Oh my goodness. It's laughable. Listen, nobody.
He just got called out. You see that dude? He left that. He read it. He left this right here. The dating coaches like him hate the red pill because they want to make money selling game courses. The same game courses he just showed doggone.
Wow.
Yeah.
The 5 step.
Yeah.
Dang.
5 step
fuck
and the
that.
commercials he played at the beginning of the thing.
Yeah, that's so subliminal.
Yeah.
A Porsche first.
But the dude is saying you want to make money selling.
No identity.
You just want to make money selling these courses.
Yeah,
and the red pill says to better yourself for you. Now, and I think it's better to better yourself for you.
Bitch don't want me for me.
Let's just be honest. He is selling them doggone coaching packages.
Well, shit, he keep on
And
selling.
yeah. But ain't nothing wrong
Well,
with
shit, I
that.
can start selling mine.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, I'm
That's-
a teacher now.
Hey, look. Learn from him. That's why I be creaking some of the videos sometimes.
Yeah.
You learn shit from him.
Okay.
This dude is a shrewd businessman.
I see the
You know what I'm saying? He gonna make a lot of money off of this because he plays his audience awesomely. Yes. Let's keep watching.
Notice that.
Yeah.
I don't hate the red pill. Again, listen, the ideas that a lot of the red pill talks about just gets men in a position to feel sorry for themselves. You understand? Because the red pill focuses on the woman and the female nature and the monkey branch and then the hypergamy and the shit the woman's gonna do. That's what the red pill's focused on. When we talk about game, we're saying focus on you. Because they're talking about bettering yourself for you. No. If they're talking about bettering yourself for you, then what the fuck are we talking about the female nature and the red pill? What are we talking about that for?
Okay.
For what?
I don't think this dude understand. You gotta understand the nature of women to even be good at this shit.
The nature of a woman, nigga, if you a damn man, what the fuck you say for to go, and then you make a house, a woman take care of their house.
But
now,
see, the whole thing
now
is,
the time done change, women evolve and everything. Well, shit, if you ain't got no damn understanding, no communication, of course that shit gonna go all fucked up and shit, man. But damn.
Well, see, the problem that they have is this right here. People don't understand.
The word Scooby. Not realize.
But Scooby, watch this. See, we can remember back when it wasn't no internet and all that stuff.
Right.
To make all this stuff be bigger than what it was.
Exactly.
It was just y'all in y'all town.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So some of these rules, these guys don't understand, but they playing on a way bigger field than us, than we was playing before. We adapted to it and grew to it. See, we grew to this. These jokers is new to this.
Yeah, that
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, man. It's like
I gotta take my foot off of it a little bit.
Yeah, you know, because
I ain't gonna talk.
they're not seeing everything in that way, and see like
Common sense, ooh,
well, it don't seem that it was not common sense to them because they ain't seen some of the stuff we seen.
Oh, live, learn.
Right. So
gotcha,
see,
gotcha.
This right here, I mean, like, these guys are right. Those guys are right in that aspect that you do need to better yourself for you.
Positive, all
Right.
the time. Self-preservation, always.
But he's asking, why are they focusing on shit like women date up or women do this?
How the hell do they know?
But how about this, Scooby? How you gonna catch something without knowing what to do? When we go down there fishing, if we want bass, we gotta have some live bait.
First and foremost, my daddy is a fisherman, and I hold a goddamn pole. You cannot worry about no damn bait. You need to be the man with the motherfucking pole.
But I'm saying this, you gotta have the right thing on the other side to make sure that something's gonna bite.
That's right. If you ain't got nothing appealing, appetizing, period,
Like this
you're
right
not
here.
fit to track shit.
Like this right here. We know catfish will bite whatever you throw out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like a pile.
But you can't catch no brim that way.
Mm-mm.
You gotta have worm.
You gotta have worms
A
on the
bug.
regular. Yeah, minnow.
Yeah. And certain stuff just don't bite certain junk.
That's right.
And that's what these other guys are saying. You gotta know what bite what
Yeah.
if you going out of certain shit.
Ooh, I see a class in there.
Which I agree with them on that point right there.
That's
now
right.
they got a lot of other doggone junk that he's right about that they bitching
That's
about
right.
niggas talking
That's right.
shit.
Now,
stupid
he
shit.
positive. He positive.
Because he's right about some of this stuff too.
True that. True that.
But we'll roll on and let it keep rolling.
You understand what I'm saying? And understand this. There's different sides to quote unquote female nature. Because how come we don't ever hear about the female nature of the woman being extremely submissive? How come we don't hear about the female nature of the woman cooking and cleaning for you? Rubbing your feet, rubbing your back. You understand? Doing what you say. You don't hear about that shit, right?
Got there yet. Oh,
About the women adhering to your leadership. We don't hear about that shit, right?
Good dude.
About the women being extremely pleasant to you. We don't hear about that shit, right?
what?
He's bullshitting because that's all the red pill guys talk about.
What?
That's all they talk about, and that's all.
Oh, okay.
That's all the Kevin Samuels guy was talking about.
Oh.
The woman being cooperative. What he used to say, fit, feminine, cooperative.
Shit, nigga,
You know
fuck
what I'm
that.
saying?
I call that 50-50.
But
You
I'm
give
just
something,
saying
you
that's
get back in
all.
return.
What I'm trying to say is that's all the guys would ever be talking about. And they want the woman to act. That's why some of the guys going overseas because they want. They like. Look, if I got this money, then why the hell you shouldn't act like this right here?
Yeah.
And the American women like, fuck you.
Damn right.
And
I
so-
got my own mind. When the bike talking shit.
Right, but now
If
he
that's
said,
not attractive in her, then yeah, you got a problem.
now he's saying he's not taking that kind of stuff into account.
Yeah, a whole bunch of shit.
Right, but and that's why I can't never totally agree with his points.
Yeah.
Because he don't take he's not taking that into account.
Yeah.
But this guy right
You
here,
always bring me back to him though.
that Jay Pay,
Light him up.
that Jay Pay told him the truth. He told him the truth.
Yeah.
You hate them guys because they make and look, they suck for everything else. I'm not gonna say they good, but they do have this. They say better yourself for you.
Always
I do give them that one.
Self-preservation.
I'm gonna give the red pill guys that one because I say spit out the red pill. But the whole deal of it is, I give them that one. But when he's saying dating coaches hate red pill because they want to make the money selling the game courses, he ain't lying. And that dude, this dude right here that's running the show, he done played like I don't know how many doggone commercials while we've been watching.
That part.
Because he's selling game courses.
Well, I say, if you ain't fit to build yourself up for your own foundation, shit, I don't know what you living for.
That's right.
Point blank period.
You know why you don't hear about that shit? It's because the guys who are talking all this shit about female nature are on the losing side of the spectrum. They're the guys the women are playing games with. They're the guys the women are using for money. They're the guys that the women are having attitudes with. That's why you don't hear all the good shit, because remember, the guy is going to talk about it from his perspective. You understand what I'm saying? So if he's talking about all of this bullshit women are doing and how, oh, these women are fucked up out here, who are they being fucked up to? Him. You get that? That same woman who's being fucked up to him is acting like a fucking submissive, nice, caring, compliant, cooperative woman to another man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
JP, you can call up. Call
This
up.
whole thing.
We
Call up. The number is 646-481-3901. Call up. Let's get it cracking.
No, it's always good.
Let me finish this last part real quick.
Fundamentally, that is the issue. And when women look at you and say, "Oh, you look good," it can be just like, "Well, you know what? You're more sexually attractive, and it makes me want to be around you and have sex with you more." But I still don't think that I need to give you something because you look good. That's what Hafeez is missing.
No, but this is the thing. Why does a woman have to give you something because she think you look good? If a woman's sexually attracted to you and she wants to have sex with you and y'all fuck, then what else she need to give you? See, if you want more out of a woman, right? You have to be a man. See, it's an exchange.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let us pray. In the name of Jesus, this nigga done told the truth.
At the end, like,
Now I give him this. Like I say, I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Because some of that other shit we talked about, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But and some of the views of it and the way I view it.
it's all about perception now, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at this man, I'm like, what the hell he talking about? And then we stop it, we talk, but then we listen a little bit more, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
It makes me think like, dang, I ain't know he was like that for real. No.
But the man ain't bad, man. It's just that I don't think it's a lot of stuff he's taking into perspective himself.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of it down pat, but he probably could help more people than what he does. But he's into like I just sell a game. Game only gonna take you so far.
They're right.
Yeah, and other people say it might be people that want to go further than that.
Age. So you get her femininity in exchange for your masculinity. The reason why y'all don't get femininity, a lot of these guys out here, is because they're not masculine. You understand? They're not masculine. So if you're not masculine, right?
You give what you give. You
How are you going to get the woman's femininity? How? You understand?
Hey, just tell me you want to talk.
If you're not a masculine guy, how are you going to attract the feminine woman? See, if you're a feminine dude, if you're a guy who's, has all that feminine energy within him, because remember, we all got masculine and feminine energy within us. But if you're the type of guy who has all of this fucking feminine energy in you, right? What's going to happen is that you're going to attract masculine women. You understand what I'm
I don't think we can argue with him.
I can't argue with that either. Actually, okay. I see it. I've seen it. Yeah. I've been on both sides of that, what they call spectrum. So right. Yeah.
Can I say that's yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you a bitch ass nigga, you probably gonna get a manly ass woman.
Yeah, think she can run some shit.
Yeah.
I said think. She can run some shit. Yeah.
Nah. I don't like no woman like that.
Then my younger years.
I like the one to do what I tell them to do.
Yeah. Nah.
And I make sure that they be comfortable and happy and they get everything they want.
Right.
And I eat them from the back and they be good.
That right.
You know what I'm saying? But
don't start none, won't be none.
Won't be none. Hey, look, let's go ahead and put a prayer on what this man just said right here. Thank you, Lord, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
We're going to bless this off in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This man just spoke truth. If you're a bitch ass nigga, you're gonna attract a man ass woman. You can't lie about this one.
You gonna get your ass whooped when you got it.
Yeah. The thing about my critiques, I try to be as fair as I can. And I tell you, I think he getting over on a lot of dudes that's incels too. He won't tell them they're incels because if you need a dating coach after the doggone high school, you probably an incel. Yeah. But he can't say that.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's just shameful. But he's still selling doggone.
You better wait to still spend that money to go on, make you some billions, go on fly with a go get you one.
That's what I don't get about it. But you know what? Let's not keep talking about that. Let's keep going.
I'm just saying.
We going in too hard now. We high.
Oh.
I'm saying?
That way you ain't gonna lie.
So guys, if you have a question, I'm gonna go for another like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you have a question or if you want to call up real quick, the calling number 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. So since we're on the late night stream, you ain't got to donate. I don't even got the donate button up. Just call up and we can get it cracking real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you want to leave a question, put the Q in the chat and I'll save the question on the back end and we'll get to the question. You feel what I'm saying? Man, but yeah, listen, man. Listen. I gotta get shout out to Hafeez. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. Shout out to my nigga Hafeez. I'm sorry. When you're right, you're fucking right.
Sure you're right.
And Hafeez, if you're listening to this shit, don't let none of that bullshit get to you, because these niggas, they know you right, but they ain't admit to the shit. So let's go to let's get a call real quick. Let's go to 762. 762. What's popping? Can you hear me?
Hey, you loud and clear.
Yes, sir. So what's going on with you?
Chilling. I have a question. You already know what this is.
All right, what's good? What's good with you?
Question. So I went out on this date, like a few hours ago, put it like that. So my question is, when you having a conversation, right? Obviously, you already know that you have I kind of direct the conversation according to the questions I want to ask.
Right.
You know, based on what I might want to see from her. So my question is, and I know a conversation is, you know, I'm talking and then she might have a response. So at what point in the conversation is she allowed to, let's say, ask a question that is not something that I, you know, started off with? Like, you know what I'm saying? So for example, if I'm asking about, hey, do you cook?
That was that red pill dude.
No, this is one of his people.
Oh, what?
They're not supposed to be red pill, but I'm just saying they're babies. Cause look what kind of question you gotta ask.
He wouldn't even know how to got to answer damn question.
He gotta ask another man.
As another man that asked about another question, that he wanted to ask about another damn chick question.
Listen,
She says, okay, yes, I cook. And then she's like, well, can you tell me about your father, for example? Do you, because I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. So, I mean, is she allowed to ask something that I don't care about, pretty much, that I don't want to answer? Or is it like I have to kind of accept that she's going to ask questions too?
So you're saying if you're trying to direct the conversation, right? You're saying
exactly.
You're saying if she goes off on a tangent, what should you do?
Keep segues.
Specifically with questions I don't really think is gonna lead me to my my destination. That is like, tell me about your sibling. Tell me about, you know, your degree in school, and tell me about your business.
So this is what you do when you're having a conversation, right? Usually if you're guiding and directing a conversation, right, then she'll follow it. But if she's going off course, all you do is get her back on course to what you're saying. So if you're saying to her, so you know how to cook something, you know how to cook good, and then she's talking about, oh well, and usually this happens more online. Generally, they'll do shit like this, but let's say in person they do this. You say, hey, you what type of food you know how to cook? And she's like, oh, how many brothers and sisters you have? Right? And then you say, listen, we could talk about my brothers and sisters later, but right now I want to know what do you cook? Like, how do you know? You see what I'm saying? Like, you just go straight back into it. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you how I would handle that right there.
What though?
If first off, if she asked me how her brother and sister I got, I'm be like, one on my mama's side, and I got a sister on my mama's side, and two sisters on my dad's side, and a brother on that side. What else?
What the fuck?
What do you know how to cook?
Get to the right question.
No. What do you know how to cook though? I ask her again right after that. I'll answer her question, because I'll be like, hey,
man,
what you know how to cook though? Because I asked you that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's why I ask her. I'd be like, look, I asked you what you know how to cook. This would be the first thing. Okay, hey girl, what you know how to cook? Well, how many brothers you got? I got 3 sisters. and a brother.
Don't get it out of the way.
Hey, look.
Now back to the hell I was asking your ass.
Now, is you finna tell me about this or not?
Now what's the
Because
problem with this
is
picture?
something I want to know about.
Not a red flag
You know
on
what I'm
your
saying?
ass.
You gotta be look. You talking to women. You gotta move like water.
Damn
You gotta be smooth.
Hell of that
You gotta
shit.
be able to just go with the flow of it. Answer the question and go right back to what you're talking
Hell
about.
of that
But the
shit.
thing of it is this right here. You don't have to just see if you push them right back to what you're talking about. Then you're gonna seem like oppressive. You don't need to look that way. Answer the question. You answer her question.
Damn.
But real quick. This many.
The hell I say?
Nah, I say, look, girl. Hey, tell me about that cooking again, though. Just ask you about this. Well, why do I want to ask you about this?
I'm so
you
tired
can't
of it from the damn
You can't
self.
in the middle of this cooking thing. You do that in the middle of this cooking thing. You see what I'm saying? You gotta show women some kind. You gotta show women like you got leniency, and you can fold and roll like water with them. You know what I'm saying?
Baby girl, I'm
And
so
then-
tired cooking for myself. Oh, you know how to cook?
You know what I'm saying?
Do.
I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. It's not something that you can give to a person. You
I'm
gotta do it
aggressive,
for yourself.
so, you
And that's
know
why
what
you
I'm
got people calling this guy right
Like
here.
that.
And like I said, I mean, like it's like, you know what I'm saying? You got people calling them and they don't understand what to do. And see, like,
Who the hell need to call somebody to ask them? Shut the front damn door. Go
I
ahead.
know, bro.
I don't
It-
even
it-
wanna talk about that.
yeah, we gonna, hey, we finna, we gonna let it see what he say.
Wow.
We gonna wrap it up in a little
My
bit.
bad, it's my first
So,
time.
It's
so
all
what it
good,
is
it's all
that
good.
you don't have to adhere to what she's saying in that moment, especially when you just ask her something or you're talking about a specific thing. You see what I'm saying? So you can always bring it back to the particular situation that you're talking about. So even if y'all are in a conversation and you ask her something, she says, oh yeah, I know how to cook, breakfast really good or whatever. And then she goes into some other topic that you don't even want to go into. You still bring it back to where you want to go. So she might say, yeah, I know how to cook eggs real good. I'm good with breakfast. And then she's like, but anyway, so do you have any brothers and sisters? Now, let's say you don't want to even talk about that, right? Then you still talk about what you want to talk about. So let's say you want to stay on the cooking thing. She says, oh, so you got any brothers and sisters? And you'd be like, wait a second, you only cook eggs? So what? You don't know how to cook nothing else but eggs. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like she didn't even ask you the other thing. You're not even acknowledging it. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's it. And you got to understand something. The more the woman is following you and what you're saying, the more interest she has in you. The more that she's trying to take over and do her own thing, the less interest she has in you. You have to understand this. A woman only wants to do her own thing with a man she's not really fucking with. You understand? Meaning that she only wants to do her own thing when she's dealing with a man that she's not really feeling.
Okay, got it. So yeah, I might need to charge it in.
Okay.
What the hell? Let's kind of sound about right.
Look,
I
bro.
don't know. I'm
Look, bro.
confused.
Here's the deal. I will act this way that he's talking about with some bobblehead chick that I'm just trying to smash.
Depending on how old you are.
Not even
First
that.
and foremost.
No, depending on her personal mentality.
That's
If you just some bobblehead chick, I'm gonna talk to you directly like he's talking.
yeah, only
If I think you got some sense and that we can work together and be together and do other shit, I might talk to you a little different than what he's saying.
yeah, until
So-
you made me know it. I'm gonna get
I'm gonna know it. I'm gonna know it early.
yeah.
But the whole
But
deal
I'm
of it
thinking
is
I'm gonna
like,
get
you know what I'm saying?
Cause everybody gotta take the same test.
Yeah, I can see this dude right here is asking the question. It's kind of putting him in a position he's answering a certain type of way.
Okay.
Cause I really don't. The stuff I want to kill, the stuff I saw on that I was gonna kill him on, I killed him on. But I ain't gonna do him like that because you know what I'm
Okay,
saying.
my bad. You read between the lines.
He ain't really that bad of a, you know what I'm saying? He helping some people, but the dudes he helping, but they is really low level.
Wow.
But think about it. This is a question you just asked.
He
Listen to what just got asked.
must not know about Alabama then, cause it's most of them around here.
I don't
need
know.
to start. We need to
Because
start.
I just felt like I'm trying to direct
Let's
it.
see.
Like, I know what I want to ask,
We
but she
can-
keeps,
let's see if you take
you know,
another call.
So was this on a date or something like that? You was on a date or you was talking on the phone? Like what was the situation?
Nah, this was like 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, just in Manhattan.
And you was on a date.
Yeah, I was outside at a restaurant.
Okay, and so you was trying to what were you trying to do though? What were you trying to make happen?
Well, I was trying to, for one, direct it towards a more of a sexual vibes, and to kind of get into that. Now, I wasn't going to be able to do anything tonight, but definitely the next time we meet up. But I wanted to kind of set the tone, set the foundation for the next time.
And then what happened though?
She kept redirecting, asking questions that I didn't like. You know, tell me about your father. Tell me about tell me about your siblings. Tell me about where you grew up. And
hold on,
the fuck,
bro. How many? This is just common questions that women ask.
Yes.
But look though, listen. He's talking about questions I don't like. You gotta answer these questions. This common shit that women gonna ask you when you meet them.
This is a fucking conversation.
So when you meet a girl, she gonna want you. If the woman
he ain't qualified that
first off, if the woman is
he probably ain't qualified. He probably got the one.
It's not about him. It's not even about the list. He qualified because he's talking to her. He got a phone on him and he can talk to her.
Okay,
so he's qualified.
Gotcha.
So the thing of it is this right here. Look. He don't want to talk about his family and stuff with her, which is what women's gonna be asking you about. Even when
try to make it put more personal level.
They always want to be on a more personal level with you, because they're going to have sex with you.
Think about it, dumbass.
It's just like I don't know, man. Let this go, man. We got about 10 more minutes of this. We gonna get off here.
I think I'm gonna have to charge him because
it
was too much. It was too much effort, too much energy having to redirect. You know, it's not flowing well.
Right. So let me ask you this. So when you was talking to her, what was your main goal? Were you trying to? You said you didn't have enough time to do something tonight, so you wasn't trying to like pull her back tonight, right?
No, because I could not tonight.
Okay. And so what were you talking about, and how did she keep redirecting it? Like, what were you saying?
Well, initially, I started off simple, like, because we were getting food. I didn't start off sexual. I just like, what you like to cook. She said,
Is this the way? Hold on. Is this the first date? Is the first date?
This is no, this is second. The first one was like a brief walk in the park.
Okay, so why wasn't you trying to smash tonight?
Honestly, I didn't have the crib. To be quite honest, I didn't have the crib.
Oh man, you got to try to smash on this at least by the second time, bro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, now listen. I did what's feeling up.
About that? Yeah. That smash by the second time.
Shit, I usually hit on the first.
Me too. I
give him a second, because I ain't going nowhere till I get off in there. And then matter of fact, that's still the first. Because the next day, just another damn day, but same damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
First date.
He said you need to be smashing on the second date. I like that.
Well, this is first date, second date.
No later than the third one.
Early that day.
I give him 3. I give him 3. I give him 3, but after three, I'm out of there. 3 strikes.
I'm staying the night the first night.
But I'm just saying, like, I mean, I can make that happen too.
My world different.
But when you move into other levels of shit, that shit don't work that same way.
It sure don't.
Yeah.
That's why I got houses, whole houses.
Yeah. All right, well, let's roll and see what this guy got going on.
Ass, kissing, all of that stuff, touching.
So wait, so what happened on the first date? Y'all was just in a walk in the park, or what time? This is daytime, nighttime?
It was nighttime. It was like 7, 8 o'clock.
And you didn't kiss her, do none of that shit on the first date?
I did.
So y'all was kissing on the first date. Why didn't you try to pull her back to first date?
Well, honestly, right now, Locario, I'm in between apartments, so I'm staying with somebody. So,
and she don't got a place of her own. She don't got a place of her spot. She ain't got her spot.
I never even asked her that.
See,
he's just going for shit, and there's a problem with the shit right here. When they buy these game courses, they don't understand that you gotta develop this shit. That's why me and you just got to understand before we even started playing the whole video.
Right.
For real. If your ass ain't developed this by the time your ass is 21,
You fucked.
You
need to go back to school.
Yeah.
Go on to college.
Because look, even when they done bought his junk and he done gave them the answer, they still can't do it. You see what I'm saying? They can't do it.
Come on, man.
It's gotta come out of you.
You gotta be like, yo, what's up at your place? Where you at? You understand what I'm saying? Or go get a room or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing you gotta understand. You want to strike while it's hot, bro. You want to do this shit as soon as possible. You understand what I'm saying? The longer you take, the worse it's gonna be.
You know what, Locario, to be honest with you, I mean, that actually makes sense, but I was actually using a little bit of Steve the Dean style, where it's like, you kind of know, all right, so you know that the woman's interested, and I know that she was interested because setting everything up was a piece of cake. You know, from the app, it was like, hey, meet me here. She was like, okay. What time? I was like, okay, 7:30. Like, okay, everything flowed smoothly. So when we finally met, we was kissing. So like I knew that I had it in the bag just from her compliance and cooperativeness. So then I was thinking about Steve the Dean. I'm like, I already know I got this. So I was like, I wasn't pushing it for that reason.
Right, but this is the thing though. This is the thing. Let me ask you this question. Let's say she wanted to fuck you on the first date. You wanted to smash. Where would you have fucked her?
In the park.
Listen, I would have went in the bushes or something like that.
No, so what I'm trying to tell you is that, see, this is the problem. You need to have a location where you're gonna fuck the chick, right? Already in mind. Like, you have to have a sex location. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is when you don't have a sex location, that makes it harder for you to make shit happen, because now you got to think about what to do to get that happening. And then because you don't have that, then what happens is that you end up not trying to make it happen because you don't have a place to make it happen. So if you have a place to make it happen, it's just like, for example, it's always good to clean up your house before you leave the house, so that if you pull the chick back to your house, it's already clean. If your house is dirty, then you'll probably hesitate to bring her back to the house because your house is dirty. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same concept where if you don't have a place to bring her, or you don't have a plan to bring her anywhere, then what happens is...
How about this? You might need to have a house in the first place.
Period.
Yeah, point blank.
Period.
Point blank. Because the deal of it is this right here. Hey, look. See, you got a guy right now that's calling, talking this shit.
Asking,
but you ain't got you ain't got nowhere to live.
First of fucking all,
you shouldn't be.
Why is you calling this man fucking phone?
No,
you ain't got no.
No. My point is this.
Lay her fucking head.
Exactly. My point is this right here.
The bushes over here.
My point is this right here.
I would have did that the first damn day.
Yeah, my point.
She probably would have took me home with her.
Yeah, my point is this right here though. Okay. Now let's say, for example, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, okay, my man's, he's talking about like, hey, he ain't got nowhere to really live, and that's that's one of the points I be trying to make a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, y'all don't even have nowhere to. You ain't got nowhere to live. What the hell are you doing trying to talk to women?
Why you expect somebody to just back down on your fucking level? A man sets the fucking tone for a woman.
You gotta set the tone in a relationship, yeah.
Period.
And if you don't do that,
don't respect no fucking beauty queen or none of that extra. I got catering. Well, I ain't gonna say that.
You know what? I'm gonna get this guy another. I'm gonna get this guy another one more upper. I'm gonna give Mr. Cario one more upper for right now.
One more upper. Positive. Positive.
This goes back to that weakness jump.
Terrible thing.
That he was talking about. Yeah.
Crybabies. I can't stand crybabies.
See, if you ain't got nowhere for y'all to go, if she might be down for it, but you ain't got nowhere for y'all to go.
If you're a man, you'll make a way. By any means, damn necessary.
And when she say, where we gonna go?
With me, baby.
Hey, you need to be going back to my crib. Hey, here we go. Let's
you trying to pull her somewhere is going to be harder because you have nowhere to pull her. You see what I'm saying? So because you didn't have a location to take her, then what happens is that it's going to be harder for you to make it happen. And the longer it takes, then it's going to make it harder for it to go down. And see, the thing is this. What happens is that in what Steve was talking about when he says that you already got the pussy, what it means is it's still within the realm of it needing to happen quickly still. You understand what I'm saying? Because just because a woman wants to fuck you now doesn't mean she's going to want to fuck you next week. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why you want to be able to get the shit popping as soon as possible, because what happens is that chicks fucking feelings change like the wind, right?
You can't stand on feelings.
In the name of the Father,
You cannot stand on
the
no
Holy
Spirit.
Amen.
You stand on me, I can feel it, but it gonna end because you be gonna hurt me. You know all about. You can't stand on feelings. Feelings is
This
not a
man
foundation.
has spoken the truth,
I'm trying to tell you now.
and it's all I can say.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna let him finish talking while I fire up this hay.
And then what happens is that she might meet some other dude and he's going to take her attention and it's going to be a whole nother thing. You see what I'm saying? So you got to remember, what you want to happen is that you want to, as soon as possible, see if this woman is sexually interested in you so that you don't waste any more time. You understand? Because it'd be one thing if you was trying to smash her the first night, but it couldn't happen logistically because let's say she had to go to work in the morning, you had to go to work in the morning, you know, it just whatever. That's the first time, cool. But this second time you saw her, right, and you took her out to eat,
It's going down.
right, and you still ain't smash, you know what I'm saying?
And
So,
the funny thing, and the funny thing is at the end, she asked me like, you know, who you live with. So,
nigga, this shit, oh my God. Are you serious?
I told her roommate.
Okay, see, she asked you who you live with, and you ain't tell, bro. That's usually the fucking sign, bro.
That's your old lady.
When the chick's asking you who you live with or what your living situation is, bruh, come on, fam, stop it. You're killing me right now. You're killing. So what did you say? What did you say?
Hold that
No, I
pole.
just kept it real. I said it with roommates because I had an apartment, but I lost it like a month ago. So I'm transitioning.
Okay, and then what happened after that? You didn't tell her, like, so you can't bring chicks back there?
Yes, I could, but I mean, it's a situation where I have to kind of plan it accordingly. But the answer is yes, I could.
Okay, so then you gotta plan this accordingly, bro. But that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. If you knew you was gonna see her again the second time, you have to have that plan already. You understand what I'm saying? Like all of that needs to be planned from the jump. You should already have the spot, the place. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and in fact, T, let me tell you guys something. I'm going to give you out a way to think about this. Your whole date should be planned before you even meet her on the date. So let's say you say to the girl, hey, listen, you're going to meet me at this spot. We're going to get a drink. After we get a drink, we're going to come back to my place and we're going to get naked and have some fun, right? So now you meet her at the place at 7. You say, okay, from 7 to 8, we're going to drink. We're going to get out there by like 8:15. We're going to get back to my spot by 8:30. And then we're going to be, you understand what I'm saying? Like all of this should already be, you know what I'm saying, in the whole plan. So that you're moving it accordingly. You see what I mean? Like, so you already know where you're going to smash. You already know when you're going to meet up with her. And then you have the plan for when you meet up with her to smash.
It's like a business.
That's it.
The battle.
That's it. You see what I'm saying? So I just want you to understand that. So for the next time, bro, because you're talking about, oh, well, she was asking all these questions. And the thing is that not only do you have to lead the conversation, you have to lead the whole entire fucking situation, bro.
No, and I agree with that. Because I've already done that in the past where I took chicks from the park to my crib. So but just right now, crib situation is kind of a little bit not where I want it to be.
But this is what I'm saying. It don't need to be that. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So wait, so you okay. Is this a friend you staying with?
Yes.
Okay, and he's cool with you bringing people to the crib, right?
Yes, but he also has people that comes there as well.
Like
so
who?
I kind of have to be mindful of his friends. Like
so, he has like other roommates too.
Okay. We're gonna end this.
Yeah, cause that's just too much extra shit, man. Goddamn, man, you got a basket case.
These people, I told you though, the people that call this show, losers.
Shit,
Which is why I understand why he don't.
moves are wearing start over.
I understand why he don't say some of the stuff, but he's got some other good points.
Yeah, but that's right, yeah.
So look, this is what we gonna do. Okay.
That right there one just. I'm trying to figure out how the hell you gonna call somebody to ask them how you fucking talk to your chick. You want to fuck her, but you can't fuck her cause you ain't got nowhere to fuck her at for real, for real.
Well, like I keep saying,
is there some real shit they do for real in life?
Yeah, they doing this in real. But watch this.
Damn,
when I watch one of these days, because this video because it's got this dude in it, it's gonna get a lot of views. And when I'm gonna come bring you back one day, and I'm gonna show you on the back screen how many views this video got and how many people watch you talking. And see, because we're talking about this dude, but you know he got his thing going on or whatever. But he'll go the whole thing. Okay, as far as the thing with the welfare people, they write about better yourself for you.
Always self-preservation first. Positive.
The other views, a lot of the other views, they are coming off as whiny to women.
Yeah, crap baby.
And I talk about it on the channel all the time.
I ain't trying to have no kids right now. You act like a child yourself. It's fired.
But look, if you liked any ideas that we had today, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. If you want to see more of Cuzzo, you want to hear more from Cuzzo, let me know in the comments.
So you're right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got stuff that you want Cuzzo to know, hit me in the comments and I'll tell Cuzzo.
Hey, common sense ain't hurt nobody.
And hey, look, this has been our opinion about the whole thing of this right here. And hey, look, if you need a dating coach after you got out of high school, you probably really have a problem.
No. But if you need a dating coach, I got you.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I can tell you this.
You know how we rock.
I can tell you this. Earlier in there, he played this this video. The Locario played this thing about making getting gifts from women and stuff. You can check that out, and you know what I'm saying. Go check that out right there. But if you want to know about that, well, you might do one. You know what I'm saying? Because
I was getting gifts when I was before I was 21.
I mean,
Yeah, I had to get.
If you want to know, if you want to know how to hold their card, even when they get paid, their check already in your pocket.
That's right.
You need to ask to talk to Cuzzo.
Preparation for that.
And then I'll help him get his platform started. He can talk to you.
So you right.
But he'll be a guest today, and we out of here. Y'all hit the like and hit the subscribe. We catch y'all in a minute. Stars down and go hard, go home. We out of here. Peace.